Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Motherland Ursus, where today we're gonna start another special thing. We're gonna do 1,000 recruitments. Of course, we will not be able to finish today. It's just impossible to do 1,000 in one day. Especially because I want to go note down the operators that we're gonna get throughout the stream. So between each recruitment, I gotta tab out, I gotta go to my sheet, I gotta put the name of the op and at least the rarity. That's mostly what I want to note down. At least the rarity, the operator that we get, and how many times we drop. Maybe not even how many times we drop. Cause we're gonna roll a bunch of times without even getting a tag. So I don't know if it's a good idea. Yeah, maybe we don't do that. Maybe we just note down the operator and the rarity. Cause here's the thing. It's gonna take forever to go through a lot of this. We're gonna see how many we can do today. I'm gonna try to do as many recruitments as I can. Ideally we would be able to do 500, but I think we're not gonna have time to do 500 today. So we're just gonna live with it. And mostly I want to do it today because I'm out of green shards and I need to buy the shot. Anyway, I was going to wait a little bit more because I don't have quite 1,000, but the spirit is the same. We're gonna, I think after like 1 hour or 2 hours we can have a stop and we can look at the operators we got. At least have a... Wait a second. Why are you dying, OBS? Come on, don't die like that. Anyway. Okay, let's just have a look. Do I have anything here? That's nothing. That's nothing. I have a general idea of what tags I gotta be looking for. So if I see any of the tags that I'm suspicious about, I will have the recruitment calculator here with me, just in case I need. I don't think I'll need it though, for the most part. Okay, let's get started then with the first one. Yeah. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. Okay. Of course, as I said, I gotta tab out and type the name of the operator every time. This is also nothing. Okay, catapult. First pull gotta be a sign of something. Hopefully it's a sign of good things. This is nothing. More probability distribution for the Excel table. I love numbers. So I'm gonna have fun doing this. Okay. Wait. Oh no, I'm typing the wrong column. I was wondering why is my statistics not working here. Not statistic, but the thing I set up. I'm gonna show later. Okay, we got our first 4-star. That's good. Yes. Let's redeploy. There we go. We didn't drop it. To be honest, I thought it was gonna take longer for each operator. Okay, I'm gonna note down if I drop the tags or not, because it's going faster than I thought. Hello, Leaf. Okay, so let me think how I'm gonna note down the drops or not. Okay, have an idea. Let's keep going. I am gonna miss some operator at some point. I just hope I don't miss too much, because that would be sad. Okay. This is nothing as well. We're gonna go a little bit down. Like after 100 or something, I can show the results on screen. This is also nothing. Okay. Catapult again. Okay. If you guys have ever watched one of my 2 videos about recruitment, that I've done getting the data from recruitment for 2 years, I've gathered every pool I got, in much more detail than what we are doing here today, you guys should know that 4 stars have a little bit more than 25% chance to show up, and 3 stars is a little bit less than 75%, right? I predict that number is gonna be much worse, just doing 1,000 like this. This is nothing. Right? Let me just check. Actually, gotta remember something here. Yes, I think survival DPS is... yeah, it's Melanta, okay. Yeah. I expect the chances to be much worse just because we don't have refreshes. The refreshes, I think, make a big difference in the total results, in the numbers at the end of the day. Okay, shift specialist. We can go with that. That's our second 4-star. Healing guard. I don't think that is anything, is it? No, there is no guard healing. For some reason, there should be one. Okay. Steward. Then this is nothing as well. Popcar. Okay. Oh, no. We're not doing race stats. No. No, thank you. We don't need that. Hello, Sophia. Okay. This might be the first time that I'm gonna be using so many of the speed up plans. The red tickets to make a recruitment be instant. Okay. This is gonna eat me alive. I know that caster DPS is nothing, but I have to check because I know it's nothing. Yeah, it's a steward. Okay. Now I can be in peace. Oh, nice. Oosh. This is also nothing. Okay. Next one. 900. I've been saving up exactly for this reason. Because I thought it would be funny. Because I think the stats are gonna be bad here. We're gonna learn something important. We're gonna learn that refreshes matter a lot. Okay, the buff. We got another 4-star. That's really nice. Oh, Sigma. I would have a reaction, but I have no idea what you mean by that. Oh, look at that! Our first 4-star with no... with no tag. Okay, I just realized that I gotta have a symbol for noting this down. Otherwise we won't be able to see the stat later. So let me just note some things down here. Pudding has crowd control? I don't know. You can check in the calculator. But I think crowd control is like click or something, isn't it? Let me just make a small notes here. Let me actually put this on screen. So what I need to do here, because I have this is already computing the number that we got. And now I gotta put some symbols here. So I'm gonna I just need to note down what this is so I can compute it later. Anyway, so for using tag, it's gonna be yes. Drop tag, it's gonna be no. And then for no tag 4-star, it's gonna be, let's see. I guess I can just use the number again. There's no problem in repeating. No tag 5-star, I can make it a 5. And no tag, no, it's impossible to get a no tag 6-star. So we just need those two. Okay, let's go back. Okay. 1,000. I'm not gonna be able to finish today, Ruby. I don't think so. I don't think there will be time. I think Vanguard DPS is vanilla, right? I'll have to check this. I'll stop to check a few. I'll remember those later. No, it's not vanilla, it's bloom. Okay. Okay. And so. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, because I feel like you guys don't understand the purpose of this. I don't care at all about getting the 5 and 6 stars. I just want to know the ratio between 3 and 4 stars, because that's the only thing that matters. The 6 stars and the 5 stars, they don't matter at all. They don't increase your yellow cert count at the end of the day that much. So it's kind of irrelevant to think about them. Okay, this is nothing. You don't even have 1,000. I had 900 and something, okay? Oh, look at that. Another 4-star without a tag. Okay. Okay. Another answer. I'll have more skips than your recruitments. That's actually crazy. I never use my skips, Ruby. Why would I use my skips? Because if you just do the recruitments every day, you don't have enough recruitments to keep doing them non-stop. So you might as well just not use your refreshes, your speed ups, or whatever they are called. I already forgot the name. I'm thinking about two things at the same time. Why use all the recruitment slots? I gotta stop and note down every one of them anyway. And if you are worried about the chances being different in each slot, I already disproven that in the 2 videos that you can find in the description. So don't you worry, I know what I'm doing. I'm a numbers man. You wanna wait for 9 hours every day? Yeah, Ruby, why do you want me to interact with this mechanic? You know I don't like the gacha. Anyway, next one. I see. Vanilla. Yapping. There is worse ones. The longest one right now. AoE guard is pop car. And ranged AoE is... Wait, is supporter AoE something? No, support AoE is nothing. Okay. Yeah, pure string. That's what I was gonna say. Pure string is the longest one. My lord. We're getting so many answers. Catapult is iconic, yep. She's the one that everyone remembers.
プリムと申します。 以前はラテラーの護衛隊に所属しておりました。あなたの矛となり。
Wait, did I note down something wrong? Oh no, it's because I can't leave this here. Just a second. I gotta change something here that was wrong in my shit. Okay, we can keep going. This is also nothing. At least you don't need to waste LMD to recruit. The LMD barely even matters. I didn't care at all. I mean, it's cool because now there is one less thing for people to complain to me about. If it's doing 740 or 9 hours makes a difference, because I don't care about at all. Look at my LMD. The LMD in recruitment has never mattered for me. And I am of the opinion that it just doesn't matter at all. But it's good that people feel good about it. You know? At least on that side it's a positive. It's a feels good update. Even if it doesn't do anything. Okay. Ooh, debuff support. Do we get a 5-star from support defense? Let me check. No, we don't. I thought maybe Liz Carmel would be support, but she isn't. Let me see. Oh, we have Tsukinagi actually. Supporter. Or we can get from a Nick, Shamari. Which one do I want? Because we got our first 5-star. Let me see. I have from a Nix there. I have all 3 of them. I certainly don't care about Shamari. Oh well. I'll go for the buff supporter. Learning a lot about recruitment today. Yeah, there are some patterns that I can tell that they are weird. Okay, and we got our first 5-star. Look at that. Shamari! Okay. This is nothing. I got the one of the 3 that I didn't want, but such is life. It's not like it matters at the end of the day. Loon. Don't care about Shamari. Yeah, that's me. Gotcha, take a Shamari. That's why I always say I don't care about the gacha, because it doesn't care about me. That's not the reason, but you know. Did I miss something important? Depends what you consider important. For example, here we can get a frost leaf. I think that's more important than what we just got. Let's get frosty. Heck yeah! What else do we have here? Nothing? Orchid? Frost leaf, more like frost goat. She did bring us a yellow cert. Okay, this is a lot of tags all at once. This is low nuke or something, or maybe no. Is low healing is Podenko? I don't know if there's a 5-star here though. I know there's a bunch of 4-stars here. Let me check. Nuclear healing, support, slow. Where is support? And faster deploy. Yeah, no, it's just a bunch of 4 stars. Whatever, let's just roll all of them together. Yep. Because then our chances of dropping are lower. This always happens. It's normal. Gravel. Okay. Vanguard healing is mortal. Debuff. Is there debuff healing? Damn, I don't remember. I'll have to check. Is there debuff healing? No, there is no debuff healing. Wow. We're just gonna go debuff. I don't like Myrtle. Okay. Haze. Heck yeah. I get it's less fun, but you can try using MAA Arknights to automate recruitments. Think it logs what you pull through? No! Are you crazy, Ruby? Why would I use a outside software when I can do it by my hands? No, Ruby. No, I won't. Especially when you're asking me to use a bot in Arknights? Why? I love this game. I wouldn't use a bot. Okay. Again, that word that I don't understand. You kids are too cool for me. Old Kuma Gramps don't understand you. Okay, Ruby. It's okay. I'm not mad at you, Ruby. It's just that I would never use something like that. More! We got another 4-star without a tag. Look at that. We're getting a bunch of those actually. Well, we're gonna wait a little bit more before I say anything about the numbers. We don't have enough yet. But we're gonna stop every 100 or so. Let's go! You're calling you the villain from Mega Man X. Why am I the villain from Mega Man X? I'm gonna tell you a secret, Ruby. I've never played a Mega Man before. I've watched other people's play multiple times, but I myself, I've never played one of them. This is going to be a 6-hour stream. I don't think we're gonna be able to finish today, to be completely honest. I just gotta check something before we continue, because this one's important. No, this is nothing. Okay. Good to know. I thought it was nothing, but it's better to check. We're gonna be here for a while. Whatever we check now, it's less stuff to check later. Those ones I can understand skipping, but X and Zero are must plays, I think. I mean... But X and Zero don't have my favorite Mega Man boss. But what was his name again? I forgot the name of my favorite. I guess it's not my favorite. Yellow Devil. No. My favorite's, I think, Swordman, Fireman. It's a guy that just keeps saying, Fire Sword. That's what he says the entire fight. And I find it hilarious. Hilarious, man. I can't stop laughing. Midnight. Excellent. Okay. Should I remember who that was? That sounds hilarious. I love that guy. I absolutely love that guy. Okay. Let's keep going. This is also nothing. Hank? Okay. This is also nothing. There's Flame Hienard, the guy who screams burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! Cross leaf, 4-star without a tag. I really don't remember a lot of them. I just know some of them. Like that one because I think it's funny. Okay, this is nothing as well. Lava 3. Okay. Fender supporter caster, this is nothing. Keep it rolling. There's also that other Mega Man game that is in 3D that is like completely different from everything else. Cause like Mega Man has a sister and stuff. Why is that a Mega Man game, I wonder? Mega Man X, Proto Man Zero, Best Axel, Legends, yeah, that one. Okay. We gotta always stop when we see healing because healing is some things, but it's not with this. He has always had a sister. Oh, really? That I didn't know. I don't know that much about Mega Man. It's a cool game and all. I just never took the time. I do think it's a great game. Battle Network. Oh, I remember Battle Network. Battle Network, when I was a kid, we had like some promotional toys or stuff like that. And like there were some cards or something like that that you could use. You had the cards for the moves of the characters in Battle Network. It was the weirdest thing ever. And we were all the rage over those things. Okay. Let me check this one as well. What is with debuff? Yeah, no, there's nothing special here. Okay. Oh yeah, the girl's name is Ro. I remember it. Okay, Meteor. 4-star. She is big. Spin-offs are fun. They also put the trombone in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which is cool. Let me check this as well, because I know that Crown Control and Nuker are two separate 4-star tags, but I gotta check if they can do anything together. I don't think they can. Yeah, no. Well, I'm here already. Let's see the rest. Stuff and Medic. Okay. Let's see. I will roll for Nuker. No, actually, let's just roll all 3 tags. Let's keep going like this, of course. Because we can't guarantee a 5-star, we roll all 4-star tags. Because then one of them is gonna get through. Slow doesn't go with Vanguard. Slow goes with Specialist, or Guard, or Melee, or Sniper, but not those. Okay. Spot 3, note it down. The Net toys, they're kind of a trendy item between nerds nowadays. I keep thinking hair bomb stun. No, they don't. No, it wasn't those fancy toys that you could use the blaster and the sword. We didn't have that kind of stuff. It was simpler times, you know? We had card games. Kinda funny there is only one supporter that can be created that goes with support tag. There is Shamari and... what's her name? We just got her. Pramanix. Medic slow. Nope, this is nothing. But they are 5 stars. They gotta be supporter, as we just learned. Okay. This is also nothing. Right? I don't think survival medic is anything. Let me check. I'm gonna be doubting myself so much today. Okay. Just gotta remember that survival sniper is Jessica. Can't forget that. I meant the pop stack showed up. I'll repeat this. I'll not answer you. I'll repeat this. This 5 stars and 6 stars, I don't care about. The only thing I care about is the rate between 3 stars and 4 stars. I'll still get them, but they do not matter. Don't forget that. 6 stars don't matter in recruitment. The amount of yellow certs they add are irrelevant. Okay, we got the cutter. Sorry, I have a different mindset about this game. That's just how I play. Hibiscus 3. First star enjoyer. Not only from that, even if I like it 6 stars, getting a 6 star from recruitment doesn't mean much. Especially because I already have all the old 6 stars. Friend streaming to you. Go get in, boss. Get those monsters. How's 4-star rate right now? We're gonna see that after a while. I'm gonna show you guys the stats as we go through, but not all the time. This is nothing. Hello, Rolões da Ruta. It's nice to get potential, but counting on the one you want is fool's errand. And in my case, I don't care about potentials as well. So you can understand where I'm coming from. Let me just see. No, I think I just checked that survival is low is nothing. Okay, but survival ranged is Jessica, right? Yeah. But I have a faster deploy here. Is faster deploy is low something? No, okay. As it shouldn't be. Can't wait for 2-star altar like Durin. Well, we had a couple of them already. But I think they were the exceptions. I don't think they would have been released if it wasn't for the collab. So I guess you gotta ask Hypergrip for more collabs like that. Then yeah, that could happen. And I wouldn't mind it at all. I don't think AoE medics is anything actually. We call them AoE medics, but AoE medics do not exist. They are just multi-target medics. Okay. Okay. Ranger altar when? Ranger deserves an altar. Wait, is Ranger? Yeah. We need Rangers. You can go to the recruit calculator if you want to check, but no, a regard is nothing. Let's see. I just want to check something here. Because this is eating me alive, but I think this is also nothing. Yeah, this is nothing. Okay. Don't worry about it. The only AoE medic is Riz. That's true. She hits. She can heal for like 10k in a single hit if you set it up. You're never gonna set it up, but you can. Another 4-star without tag. Good. Ooh, another 4-star without tag. Heck yeah! Get in, girls! Let's talk about robot tag. The robot tag is not that rare compared to the 5 and 6-star tags. I mean, yeah, it is a little bit better than those two. It's not as rare, but it's also not very easy to find. Yeah, let's just go faster deploy. J. Me said both. Yeah, robot tags are complicated because you roll for less time. You have a much higher chance to drop them. Still, again, if you guys are concerned about the statistics, I have 2 videos in the description talking about the statistics. I've collected my recruitment data for 2 years. It's all down there. Never seen full potential robot yet. No, that just means you didn't play for enough time. I'm only missing a single freestone pot. I have all of them. It's gonna happen at some point. Also, if you really wanted to get the full pot on the robots, I'll give you a trick. I'll just warn you. Using the trick I'm gonna tell you is gonna lower your grain start income for the time period where you use this trick. Because here's the thing, you can just roll everything like 1 hour no tags. Just roll 1 hour no tags, and the robots can appear like this. They will appear. That's what I did to finish my potentials like 2 years ago. But of course, since you're gonna get a bunch of 2 stars, you're gonna get a lot less green starts. So if you really want the robots for some reason, you can just roll like this, 1 hour no tags. Okay. This is nothing. No, look at that. J in a row, without a tag this time. Okay, where are we at? We gotta keep going a little bit more before we get to the point where I want to show the stats for the first time. Nah, it's not streamer luck. If you see the videos in the description, you're gonna see. Getting 4 stars and even 5 stars without tags happen all the time. And this is survival DPS is Jessica, right? Let me just check. I think survival DPS is Jessica. No, it's Melanta. Dang it. Jessica is only the ranged ones. So this is nothing. Believe in the numbers. Stop believing in luck. Luck is a lie. If you want to have any luck, you gotta believe in the statistics. It's not kill 3. I was kidding. You can joke all you want, but I'm gonna be serious all the way. Cause I'm gonna tell you guys, it's harsh. It's harsh to know the numbers and to see people complaining that they didn't get the operator they wanted in 30 pulls. Cause you know, that was not the game's fault. Okay. What do we have here? Nothing as well. Vanilla? Okay, just a bit more. Sniper AoE is catapult, caster AoE is lava, so this is nothing. Obviously, they forgot to perform the necessary rituals. Look at that! 5-star without a tag! I'm telling you guys, it happens. Just don't expect to see it again in this stream. This is not that common, this is rare. Anyway. Bloom 3. I'm telling you, it's all in the numbers. You just gotta believe in the math. The author. Yep, we got the author. Mayor is your average scientist. She knows her company is a total mess all over the place. And she just keeps doing her thing and trying to ignore everything that's going on. Okay. This is also nothing. Yeah. Still don't understand why guard healing is nothing. This is also nothing. Jessica without a tag. Very good. Heavy sniper for funny. Nah, we don't need catapult. The catapult fans are already getting a skin later. That's enough. Okay, where's my game? Yeah, let's just go nuker. Wait. Yeah, you just nuke her. Jessica count. You're gonna want to increase your Jessica count. We can make a count for operators once we are looking at the statistics, because I'm noting down their names as well. So we will be able to have a look at them. If you guys want to see it, we can see how many times we got each operator. And this is nothing. No, yeah, Vanguard DPS we already saw that it's nothing, because it's Bloom. Dang. I like Aura and Lab people. I despise like half of them. Like, they are so evil. All the time. Which I understand. That's how academia is, but you know, that doesn't mean I can't hate them. Even if my background was also in academia. At some point. Okay, this is nothing. Okay. This is nothing, right? Wait a second. Is survival? I know that survival defender is something, but survival guard is something? No, it's popcorn. I'm gonna forget so much during this session. Oh well. Popcorn. General and lab characters, but I do hate them. I do hate quite a bit of them, like Dorothy. Me too. It's harsh. Okay, let me see. Support healing. Is support healing anything? Did you check this before? It's pure string, of course. How could I forget pure string? Okay, let's just roll fast with the point support. Okay, we got fast with the point. J. Just a few more and we can start looking at the stats. This is nothing. Bang. 3. It's like the whole thing that the Dorothy loved to defend Dorothy because she came to herself. He saw that what she was doing was wrong. Yeah, after she almost ended the world, she did. Like, come on. You can't defend that one. This is also nothing. Spot. Vanguard, survival's low. I think survival's low is something, isn't it? Survival's low? Where's survival? No, it's not. Because I know Manticore is in there somewhere. Like with slow. I guess it's going... I guess Manticore... Yeah, Manticore is survival specialist. Okay. I gotta remember that one. Specialist is a stacked tag. Because there's no 3-star specialist. Of course that means that the tag is very rare. Warner, she pleads. Oops. She's pleading, oops! What is the jury going to tell her? Survival for Melanta. We're gonna get enough Melantas, don't worry. I don't think we have to pull for more of them. This is also nothing. Okay. Arcade 3. And this is the last one before we look at the stats. We don't have a DPS medic in there, unfortunately. It would be very cool if we did have one. Rank 3. Okay. So let's go and have some look at the stats. Okay. So here's what's going on. Here at the top, we're gonna have some stats here. Let me just count if C is this. Okay. Look at that. Oh my god, the formatting is all over the place. Come on. Okay. Fix the formatting. Look, from the 100 that we've done so far, we've only got 15 operators with tags, and we didn't get any drops yet. But look at that. It's actually not very far from the stats we've seen before. 77 3 stars, 22 4 stars, 5 2 stars. This is going better than I thought. Of course, we still have like 9 more rounds of this to go through, but the stats are keeping up. I thought for sure for us playing without the refreshes, this would be very much lower. I thought for sure the 4-star rate would be like plummeting to the ground. But we're gonna see. Maybe it still will at some point. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, let's put the Jessica counter here. I guess I can merge those cells and put these in the middle. Yeah, sure. Wait. Did I do something wrong here? Why did this not work? Count if. Column A is Jessica. I don't see my mistake. Did I do this wrong? Oh well, forget it. We're not gonna have a Jessica counter because I did something wrong and I can't see what. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Missing. Oh. Okay, let me fix that then. Count if A like that. Okay. Wait, actually that was the first Jessica? No way. We only got a single one? So I guess don't bother had the correct count. Okay. Let's just put some borders here. And then put a light blue there. Okay. That's gonna have to do for now. Python is better than Excel. Oh, I'm sure it is. That's why I'm not using Excel at all, Mr. Bro. Are you crazy? Why would I use Excel? Microsoft? You think I would cave to Microsoft? Who do you think I am? That's not Excel. It's a hedge cat. Let's get going. That's nothing. Spot. Excels are for nerds. There are no true Excels, okay? Maybe you should be a little bit of a nerd yourself, cause it's harsh like that. Okay. Cruz. It's also nothing. Ansel 3. What else? Nothing. I was counting on it. She's my favorite top. Got it. Midnight. Jessica is your one true lover in Arknights. This is nothing. What? This is also nothing. I'm no English speaker and wondering what incel mean. It sounds opposite to Excel. I mean, it's complicated. The actual meaning, I don't remember the correct way to word it, but it's like a guy that wants to get laid and he just can't. That's what the incel means. It's like for you to be an incel, you need two things. You need to want to get the deed done, and you have to fail to do so. I wonder when we'll get a 7-star out. We already have one. It's the doctor inside the blue box. Nooker. Okay. Be a Twitter user. Be a Genshin player. Oh boy. Both of them and you get an insult. I think you're missing the point. But sure. He's a 10-star operator. Hey, give me. But you know, like, the community has been a big fuss this last couple weeks because of W Alter. Like, they can't stop talking about how W Alter is breaking the game. And sure, she's stronger than everything that came before, but like, for the love of God, how many times us as a community have to go through this? We've said that too many times, okay? It was Surtur, it was Ling, it was Chen Alter. Please! It's not the end! The game has always been a joke. Why are you complaining now that things are getting too easy? There's also the Volsos, which are the people who just don't want to have sex. Yeah, there is a big terminology around there. I don't know the whole thing. I never cared about learning it. Cause like, it doesn't change my life at all. The end of Arknights. Don't care, have Skadi, life happy. Exactly. Isn't that word changed its meaning to be an insult to like Karen and an word? Probably. Okay. So it's either that or they randomly find Ramos and we get a second Chenalter situation. Oh man. No, but it's funny because it's not the bulk of the community that says that kind of stuff, right? Nuker, okay, Nuker is good. Another cutter for us. Because the people who say that are the players in the community who are already playing with the stronger stuff, and then suddenly they get a stronger op and they start complaining. But if they don't get a stronger op, then they just call the operator trash. So like, they don't know what they want. If they get a weaker op, they don't like it, they hate it, they don't use it because it's awful. If they get a stronger op, they don't like it, they hate it, they talk so much shit about it, and they use it at the end of the day anyway. Because supposedly they have no choice. It is unfortunate that we live in this reality. Karen being an insult is just so funny. Modern audience in a nutshell. Speaking of Chenalter, I wonder that Alter will be announced in like 5 days. Is there another one coming out already? I don't know. We're gonna see. This is nothing. Summer event. Oh, so they're gonna announce our anniversary. Okay, so guaranteed, I'm gonna say it now. If the next event on CN is the summer event, just know this, because this is going to happen. Nymph is gonna get moved after the summer event. This has been the case since year 1, it's gonna happen again. Just remember that. Okay. Catapult. As operators like Penance, Palace, Link, I just want operators to do something interesting that can redefine their archetype. The characters don't do that, but it feels so. Yeah, understandable. As long as you're having fun, it's okay. That's why we have so many choices. We have so many options in Arknights. You can do whatever you want. Anyway, that's nothing as well. I feel like we're picking up pace. That might be a bad thing. Oh well. Okay. What else? What else? What else? This is nothing, right? I feel like the root of problem is fear of missing out. People who want the meta ops but also want Ray. They have the weight of getting what they want and losing out on meta. Or the opposite. Yeah, that is a big problem with gacha games. It is a little bit difficult for me to understand those people, just because I don't have problem with that kind of stuff. I know very well how to say, okay, if I want this one, then I just don't get this one. But it is a problem that people have, and I have no right to deny that. I just don't understand. And that's fine, in my opinion. You know, we can live our lives separately. Jay, heck yeah. Another 4-star? Hey dude, they get mad when there's a new broken op because they have less of an allowance for the ops they actually want. Yeah. Which is sad because You know, you've been playing the entire game so far without those operators. You know that you don't need them. You have experience playing the game, and you know for a fact that you can beat everything without them. I don't know, man. As I said, I just am not affected by FOMO, and I have a hard time understanding why. But it's okay. People like to say they pull for the wives, but then they ultimately pull for the metas first anyway. Shu S3, Nymph S2, and Upians S3 are some of the most interesting skills ever. That is true. Yes, I agree with you. Those three have very interesting kits in general. This is nothing as well, right? Started playing Arknights yesterday. Any tips? Tips. My tip is having fun. There's not much else for you to be concerned about. Like, if you want an explanation about the currencies in the game, I have a video on that, but I don't remember what it's called, so I guess I can't help you right now. We get another Frostleaf here. If you want to know what operators are strong and what not, my tip for you is don't worry about that. Just raise whatever you want. It's enough. But if you still care about knowing the strongest stuff, just go look at like Game Press or something. They have a tier list, and you can enjoy yourself with that. Okay. Let's go get another Frosty. Have upper 3 stars. I don't like 3 stars, so I do not abide by that, but you can if you want. They are easy to raise, but the problem is that they can't get to E2, and I hate that. I play with 4 stars. 4 stars can get to E2, and you can get everything you want from 4 stars. This is also nothing. I got 2 6 stars from Recruitment, Shiny Fiametta. Yeah, if you like any of them, feel free to raise them. If you don't, find some other operators that you like. Guys, don't start being too negative about operators. I don't accept that in this chat. Okay, just please keep the decorum. If you start saying this operator shit, he can get that in another website. He can go to Game Press. Not in this chat. Gravel. 4. Okay. Got another 4 star. What is this? This is nothing. Arknights is one of the most balanced gacha games stat-wise in my own. Since chapter 7, the stats on the enemies haven't changed at all. The stats on the enemies haven't changed. What has changed is the design of the stages and the kinds of mechanics that the enemies get. But the stats, they stayed the same for 3 years. Which is kinda crazy when you think about it. That they managed to make harder content with stats not changing. How can someone get Fiametta from Recruitment? You can't. He is probably talking about the gacha. Let me see. None of this is anything. Okay. Discus. What else? This is nothing. Anything cool yet? A lot of cool things. For example, so far, The rate between 3 stars and 4 stars is not that different from what I had in my 2 videos talking about my 2 years of recruitment. That might mean that the refreshes don't matter as much as I thought. That is a very interesting proposition that we're gonna see at the end of the day, if that keeps being the case. Now, if you're asking about dubs, I guess we got a Meyer with no tags. Don't care. Look at that. Sus with no tags. Okay, let's keep going. Every time someone asks about the top op tag, I'm gonna repeat this. So I'm sorry, but everyone's gonna have to listen this many times, because the one who asked it probably just goes away. But I'm gonna say it anyway. Caring about the 5 and 6 stars in recruitment is just not worth it. The bulk of yellow stars you get is from 4 stars. So what I am interested about is how many 4 stars you get in comparison to 3 stars. I don't care about the top op tags. When the magic is. It's weird I find that I get 4 stars a lot with no tags. No, we're getting a bunch of them. That's normal. You can get 4 and 5 stars with no tags. Catapulto. Come on. Specialist? Is the specialist DPS anything? No, right? No, it's nothing. Okay. Here's how many hibiscus we got so far. Feels like she showed up way more than the others. Okay, we can have a look at the 3 stars after this batch. Isn't specials guarantee 4 star? Yes, it is. I was just checking for 5 star combinations. Is shining good? So you like shining? You should raise her. Let me just check. Okay. Since you seem to be an actual new player, Legion X, I'll tell you this. Chat is not gonna agree with me. They are gonna start shouting names like nobody's business, okay? Unless they get deterred by this. But I'm gonna tell you a secret, Legion X. Every 6 star in this game, no exception, is busted to no end. They are all broken. So don't worry. If it's a 6 star you're talking about, they are busted. Be free to raise whatever you want. You're not gonna struggle. As long as you finish raising them. Up until you finish raising them, you're gonna struggle. But that's just the life of a new player. There's no running away from that. Beagle. Red Hellor, since she was my first 6 star, now I want to use her. Her sword to fight, not to heal. Yeah, the community has been waiting for Shining Altar since the beginning of the game. And it has not happened yet. Okay. The secret to the game is to raise whoever has the biggest legs. The most beautiful legs. Okay. Is there a 5 star which is better than at least 1 6 star? Maybe. Probably. For example, before modules. I'm just double checking here. Okay. Before modules, Tequila and Silver Ash had basically the same DPS on 3 targets. Then after 3 targets, Silver Ash just got the upper leg. So there are definitely some 5 stars that are just as busted as 6 stars. Hello, Landorain. I feel bad telling this to you, Landorain, because, you know, You're with us. You're a friend. But I say they would say this every time someone asks. I don't care about the 5 stars because the bulk of the yellow certs come from 4 stars. We will still get them. But I'm not gonna act like I care. Okay. Slow supporter is Arkid. Slow ranged is Arkid as well. Okay, no. This is enough. And next why don't you pin a message in chat regarding that? Because it's funny. It's gonna be funny just saying that every time. Get me do my 10 beginner pull, we'll be back real quick. Hey, you didn't even do your pulls yet. You're fine. If it show up, you still pick them, right? Yeah, I will. We are looking at the stats, so after we finish this batch of 100, we're gonna look at the stats again, and then you can see. And then we can see how many I got. Look. Hello there. Slow, survival AoE. Slow AoE also isn't anything, right? No, it is. It's Grey and Shirayuki. Which makes sense. Yeah, I've seen that combination before. But if we have the guaranteed, we go for the guaranteed. Oh, our first drop of the day! Look at that! We're not gonna see a lot of drops. As I've said before, dropped tags don't happen that often. It's very rare. Catapulto. Yep. Thank. It will take 3+ hours maybe. Oh, it's Vision. You're naive little child. It's not gonna take 3 hours. It's gonna take more like 8. We're not gonna finish today. There's just no way we finish this today. Hibiscus. Okay. What else? What else? I guarantee 5-star combo drop on me before 9 hours. That's normal. That happens. It's just very rare. You know? Oh, whatever. I lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was going to say. Not important. This is also nothing? Yeah. Counter? Nah. We're just gonna look at the stats after I do a batch. So, nope, no counter. I actually tried to set up a overlay, but I did it too close to the time to start the stream. So I had everything set up. I was gonna put chat on screen, I was gonna put a counter and explanation of what's going on. But then when I put the game screen, then I realized that I did the measurements wrong. And then it didn't fit, and then I just couldn't do everything in time. So no overlay, unfortunately. I wanted to do a thing more, you know, more pretty. And next, yeah. I want speedrun. You like almost 4th dawn? Could you probably finish today? No? No. No, I won't. It's not gonna happen. Is there a debuff guard? I'm curious. I don't remember. Let me see. There is no debuff guard. Okay. I'm just gonna stop answering, actually. Like, Like, you guys know that everyone is just gonna hop into this stream, ask for that, and go away, so I will not even bother. Okay. Crowd controls, low. Yes, this is a 5-star. Okay, another 5-star for us. Let me just see if we get... I think we get another one. Yeah, we can get Fitter, Red, or Glaucus. Sure, let's get Glaucus. Red, awesome. Nah, I'll get Glaucus. Who's best girl? We could have a counter somewhere though, but I don't want to. Cause come on, if someone just wants to see that, no, I'm not gonna give them. No, I'm that petty, okay? Spot. Just put the text. I don't care about 5-6 stars somewhere on screen with some low res. Nah, it's fine. Let's just keep going. Can senior or top up tags be dropped? Yeah, not at 9 hours. They cannot. You can drop the other tags that go with it, but you can't drop senior and top. Como Zero's mode grants him 1% more top up luck. Lol. Okay. Kokodayo. Man. I think his low melee is Frosty. Let's get let's get another Frosty. Why not? I was gonna say, let's get one of these low snipers now, but let's just get another Frosty. Why not? I love Frost Leaf. But I was saying, there's a guy on YouTube that made a Kokodayo remix like 3 years ago. And it's really sad that the guy just doesn't have enough views on that video, because it's one of the best remixes I've ever heard of Arknights. It's nothing. The guy just says Kokodayo, the whole music. The guy just cut Kokodayo in a bunch of notes and he remixed it. The dude deserves more love. Shift Nuker. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Okay, another 4-star. Rope! Hello, Rope. I have to see this Kokodayo video now. The name of the video is Cruise Your Eyes. That's the name of the song. Cruise Your Eyes. How many bears will come I get from this recruitment session? I've been getting a lot of J's and I already avoided a Fitter to get a Glaucus, so not that many. We didn't get any Gumus yet. This is nothing? No. This. Spot. Okay. Let me just stop here for a second. I will pin a message to chat. Okay. Let me pin this up. And then I don't answer anymore. Because maybe it is a good idea. Come on, succumb to the power of chat. Okay, this is also nothing. Yeah, because guard AoE is popcorn. Show me another catapult. Oh, yeah, it's more logical. This is also nothing. You know someone's still going to ask you about details. Yeah, but I will just ignore. Oh wait, wrong one. Okay, let's keep going. Soon we're gonna be done with this batch and we can look at the stats again. Beagle. There's also nothing. Beagle 3. Okay, this is nothing. This tree is making me feel... This tree is making me feel like digging into my recruitment reserves again. I'll probably have nothing to cut. I did lots of recruitment a month ago. Vision! Why are you saving recruitments if you're not wanting to do something crazy like this? Are you waiting for a new op to enter the pool or something? Because, like, there's no reason to save those. Unless you want to do something absurd like I'm doing now. I think people ask mostly to open up conversation, but probably smart to avoid having to answer this question 1,000 times. But it's the kind of thing that's annoying, Landoren. Like, I'm sorry, but I get your point, but most people that will ask will just go away after having an answer. And that just annoys me. Like, if you just want that, don't even look, don't even ask. Come on! It's to stockpile 50 recruitment vouchers and set all of them to guard AoE just for a slim chance of get Spectre. I mean, that makes sense. I was running only defenders for the first tier that is in that video right there, because I wanted to get the Vulcan Max spot, just because it's a cool achievement. And I mean, I did, but, you know. I do daily recruitments, just keeps building up. Do you not have all the far build up? Okay. Specialist shift support. Let's get another 4-star here. Dobby! I don't like Doberman. It's better to just do daily routinely and stacking up like this. How long did it take to build 1,000 recruitments actually? I haven't pulled it this year yet. This is the first time in the year that I'm actually doing recruitments. Like, I've been doing only the recruitments that guarantee 4 stars. So, I've been doing some of them. But, other than that, I haven't done any other recruitments. It's definitely not a question to open convo. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not the best when it comes to being friendly, so I have those issues of getting annoyed at stuff that people are supposed to like in this game because it's a gacha, right? It's a gacha. People want the 6 stars. So they're gonna ask about the 6 star. Look at that! Red from a specialist tag. Come on, doing this for science. Okay, I guess I will mark this red as a no tag red because we didn't have a guaranteed 5-star. I'm telling you guys, it exists. It exists. It's just rare. I just didn't think we would get another 5-star this stream, but I guess we did. It came home anyways. What the meaning of life, dude? Red funeral. The streamer luck can be crazy, oh my god. Streamer luck doesn't exist, guys. You guys think streamer luck exists? Because you yourselves have never done something absurd like 1,000 recruitments in one go. Or noting down 3,600 recruitments over 2 years. So the numbers are gonna look weird, but it's not because the streamer is lucky. It's because you haven't never looked at your stats. Things are as they should be. It's just maths at the end of the day. I did get red from faster deploy like 4 months ago. Yep. Specialist faster deploy. Never get red from recruitment. Her tag always get cancelled or I get waifu. Yep. That happens as well. But it's harsh. You can't really expect to get someone specific from recruitment. It's just too much of a pain. Just like it is a pain to go through Vulcan and Indra if you care about getting them to max spot. Because there's just no way to guarantee them. Anyway. What's the current count? The current count is 173 or something like that. I actually didn't have 1,000. I had like 900 and something. But it's close enough. Like, I really need the green certs. That's why I didn't wait until actually 1,000. But we're very close to the 1,000. Anyway, I gotta see those tags. Because I don't remember if this is a 5-star. Crowd debuff shift. Survival starter. No, this is just the 4 stars. Okay. Crowd debuff shift. This will give us a 4-star. Started with 918. Yeah. It sucks. I really wanted to get there, but I can't. I just need the green shards right now. Mostly got kissed by gravel whenever I choose faster deploy. I mean, that's the normal. Now it's a 50-50 between gravel and J, so you get less kisses and more fin balls. Lava. Yep. Not a furry, but waifu even shake my faith. I'm not a furry must be the funniest saying in the whole history. Which I get it, don't worry. I don't have any doubt that you're not a furry, but it doesn't mean it's not funny. Okay, is crowd control caster anything? No. Yep. I'm not a furry, but I play Arknights. I don't doubt, Mr. Bro. But it's still fun. Okay. What else? CC casters probably click. Yeah. It is her. It is click. Arknights isn't only furries though. But every operator is an animal. I mean, I'm not trying to defend that the game is for furries only. I'm also not a furry. But you know, if there is a gacha game that the furries are gonna like, one of the mainstream ones, it's gonna be Arknights, because everybody's an animal. Even though we don't actually have that many furries. Listen. This is where we bust out the furry chart. We needed the explanation. If you stretch things far enough, we humans are animals. Thus everyone is a furry. Chins, speaking truth and facts. What's gonna be of us now? Okay, I'm gonna try this because I need this last robot tag. So hopefully, I get this freestone. I think this is the last freestone I need. And I didn't get it. Okay. Let's put here. Let's just put a robot drop count. I'll just write it down somewhere. We can have a look at it later. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what I did after we finished the batch. Okay, let's keep going. Rip. It's fine, I'm gonna get him at some point. Can we disassemble Cruz and turn her into Fresno? I don't think that's how Cruz works, unfortunately. Okay. Steward. Can you get thorns from recruitment? I don't know. I do not know. Isn't Crown Control Sniper something? No, it's not. Let me just check the other ones. Because, like, I know that Sniper survives Jessica, but then we just roll for crowd control anyway. Thorns is there now. Cool. I mean, to be honest, I don't care. Thorns in you. Orchid. Kind of silly how Max Spot 1 stars are rarer than Max Spot 6 stars. They certainly are not in my account. I guess it depends how much you spend. Because that is not the true at all for me. Dude, I think I have 2 6-star max spots. And I have all the robots. So, you know? So something there is fishy. Started kite. Boom. Also, there is the case that I don't care about potentials, right? I only get potentials for those operators that are cool to get. Like the ops from the voucher shop. Let me just do this real quick. I'll show you guys. So like, the pots from the voucher shop, I always buy because it's cool to have all of them. The potentials for Vulcan, because it's cool to have a Vulcan max pot. And like, the pots for the robots. Because other than that, it really doesn't matter. So I don't go for potentials in my 6 stars. So maybe that's why you think that 6-star max spots are less rare. It's probably because of the way you decide to pull in the game. I would only imagine that's the case, because the statistics don't add up. Robot tag is rare, but it's not that rare. I always go for robot, it never gives me. That's just sad. It happens though, you're gonna get there at some point. And there's nothing? We're doing budget gacha. For science! I'm doing this. Said that Medic AoE is not performer. Yeah. That is true. But even then, if Medic AoE was performer, the tags wouldn't appear together as much. That's just how it is. There's also nothing. First upgrades don't need the upgraded chips. Yeah, it's very comfy. That's why I have a lot of chip catalysts. Have a bunch of them saved up. What is this? This is nothing. For science! How many good tags have you got so far? Well, I'm sorry, Might King. I said I wouldn't answer that. So no. Let's note down Cruz. 3. Okay, we're almost done with this batch. We're gonna look at the stats again in a sec. We just gotta do 6 more. Steward. Night King, if you care so much about the numbers, go watch my 2 videos in the description. That's what I have to tell you. Catapult. Hope you catch Skadi and embrace the divine madness. My Skadi is raised already. I don't remember if she's M9, but she's M6 at least. She's probably M9. Cause I like Skadi. Even though I don't play with her, cause she's a 6-star. And I'm a 4-star player after all. I'm liking Jessica. We're gonna look at stats soon. Sorry guys, let's gamble more. More Scad can't hurt, eh mate? I don't know man, I feel like 2 Scaddies would hit much harder than a single Scaddy. Okay, this does nothing. Embrace the fish! Ansel, 3, 2 more. And go for her. She's more easier to use since you're a new player. Yes, I'm a new player. I'm a new player that has all the robots max spot, has Vulcan max spot, and has saved up 1,000 recruitments. And has beaten the whole game with 4 stars. I get your joking, Klein. I understand your joke. Hit me with a truck of Scaddies, please, God! Okay, and the last one for this batch? Yeah, this is nothing. Doberman. Oh, that was another 4-star with no tags. Okay. Okay. The stats have changed a little bit. It looks like this 3 stars is steered a little bit ahead. Which still doesn't mean much. Here. So look. Now 3 stars, 157, and 44 stars. We had the 2 dropped tags, one of them was a robot. Also, I forgot to put the border here. There you go. Look at that. We got the 2... Half of the 5 stars we got was no tag. And the 10 of the 4 stars we got. 10 of the 40 we got. Also as no tag. And we still have only 1 Jessica. Now, there's one thing that someone wanted to see, which is the 3 stars. So let's count some of those 3 stars. Count if. A. Let's see Hibiscus first. I mean Hibiscus. We have 15 Hibiscus. Chestnut isn't even in there. You can try to look for other sources, but in here we have the same. Just upgrade whatever we want. Play with your own pace and your own enjoyment. Did someone ask again? Robot tags just 1? Wow! They are rare. But they are not as rare as Top and Senior. They are less rare than that. Okay, let's see some other ones. So Hibiscus was 15. What about Tansel? 15 as well. What about Catapult? 13 Catapults. Any other 3 stars that you care about? We can see all of them. Maybe I should have set up a column just for that. Orchid maybe? 11 orchids? Well, that's really it though. It was for the one asking between Penance Jessica. Okay. Yeah. It's whatever. Which one you think is cuter? No Scadi. If only I could get robots from hand hunting. We don't. Anyway. We're gonna leave that right there. That's how the stats have been going. Actually, we can put another column right here. For for the percentage. That way nobody has to think about anything. They can just look at it when we are doing this section. So just give percentage equal this by this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this. I forgot how to do that more cleanly. It doesn't matter. Now just have for everything. Ah, dang it. Okay. No, it didn't work. Ah, my formatting, my beautiful formatting. There you go. And also, let's keep this to two decimals, because it's gonna look prettier. Okay, like that. And I guess we could just multiply this by 100 to actually show in percentage. So let me do that real quick. And I'm gonna have to do this again. Frick! Oh. Good. Now we have the percentage showing. So you can see that the 3 and 4 stars have steered a little bit from the usual. I do think this is gonna be the result at the end though. I do think we're gonna get more 3 stars than normal just because we don't have refreshes. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if it actually makes a difference or not. Because I have a lot of people who tell me that refreshes don't matter at all. So that's why you don't need to worry about upgrading your office. Bye, Hokkaido. Got loads of pop carving for Max Pot Estelle. I even got a random bra counts. Yep. As I said, it's normal. 5 stars without tags exist. They are just kinda rare. Okay. Let's keep going, let's keep noting down. You gotta upgrade the office not because of the refreshes, but because it looks nice. Exactly. Is recruitment a probability or determine cause? What? What do you mean? Do you mean like Hyperglyph just serves you the operators they want? Or in this case not Hyperglyph but Yostar? Or if you actually have a chance every time you roll? Yeah, no, they don't choose what they give you. If they did that kind of stuff, they would have trouble with Chinese law, probably. Slow, ranged, slow medic. No, this is nothing. Empirically, Kuma is trying to determine the probability, but in a technical sense, it's determined by the algorithm cooked by Hyperglyph. Oh yeah, and there is also the case where they are bad with coding. The Arknights code is kind of a mess. So there is a chance that the luck in Arknights is actually not 100% luck, because we know that the stages are seed based, and the seed is based on a bunch of stuff, but it's not 100% random. Or maybe it is, I don't know. But the seeds themselves are generated and you get a table of luck rolls that you get. Okay, this is also nothing. Do I code? No. No, I don't. But actually, I have a fun story about that, because I was learning a little bit of coding, you know, just for fun. And I was looking for tips for coding on the internet. Tips for start. Because I chose my language. I knew what I wanted to make. And I thought, okay, let's just see what people have to say about this. They're probably not gonna have anything smart to say, because it's the internet. and I'm just gonna do my thing at the end of the day, but let's see what the internet had to say about it. And it was just a mess, because I'm gonna tell you, trying to listen to people telling you what you have to do with coding, it's awful, because a lot of people just say, okay, if you're doing coding to get money, because being a coder gives you money. And the guy didn't stop talking about that. And then there was another guy, okay, no. Coding is not about making money, because you're not gonna make money, because the market is completely overwhelmed. And like, dude, shut up, I don't care about the money. I want actual tips about coding, not money. I have a job, okay? I don't need your coding for money. It was a mess. It was a mess. Anyway. What the hell works for money? I don't know. I do. Blasphemous. To code that human-based language. Yes. You're basically an AI. Heads is also nothing. Pop car. And here I thought I was unlucky with a 6-month drought. I upgraded the office thinking it would benefit in some way the refresher thing, but well. Well, the conclusion we are getting to, at least right now, is that it does matter. And also, let's be real, doing a 252 base, not worth it. I've yet to see one of my friends that make 252 make a base that generates more resources than mine. And mine is just a 243. Okay, look at that. Another 4-star no tag. Love it. If coding makes money, then we would have not a single cent by now if AIs existing. And to be honest, it looks like the devs in the world have integrated very well with AI. At least the good devs. From what I've heard, there's a bunch of messy code getting released that just doesn't work because of AI being used in the hands of people that don't know how to code. But the people that were already good coders, from what I heard, they've been doing very well together. Not so much with ChatGPT and that kind of stuff, because apparently that sucks for generating good code. But the other tools that they have, like Copilot, not the Windows Copilot, but the other Copilot, apparently it has been good. I don't understand anything about it, so I can't really tell, but I've heard that it's been good. Nowadays you don't actually need to code yourself, since AI is smart enough, made debugging some detailing works. No, but that's the point. I've heard that becoming a debugger of AI code is awful. Not the code of the AI itself, but the code that the AI generates is awful, because the code the AI generates is so utterly unusable that you would be much faster if you just made the code by hand. If you're doing anything important, anything that actually matters, that needs your problem solving. But again, what do I know? I'm not a coder. I'm not a dev. If you want actual tips, just talk to game devs. They'll give you free tips instead of random coding workings. I guess so. I guess I didn't look hard enough. But it's fine. At the end of the day, I didn't expect to get any useful tips. Just because... It's not because the internet itself is bad for tips. Like, it is a good place for you to find the information sometimes. It's just that coding, it's such a broad thing. Like, you know, you could do anything you want with your life and still code. You could still be a dev, whatever you do with your life. So, from the beginning I knew that I would get a bunch of stuff that does not apply to me, does not apply to what I want, just because of that variety of people doing it. Okay, this is also nothing. Never got moves from recruitment. She has been there for a while. Okay. This is also nothing. We need the beanie in recruitment. We're missing ranged Vanguard. I'm an AI made by someone I called Parrot Molded by Environment Exist and Watch Your Stream. Sure, dude. I can't do anything about you. YouTube doesn't get rid of bots. What am I supposed to do? Bloom. Reading errors and using browser 50% to success. Don't use GPT if you want to learn how to code. I won't. I know very well that it's a bad idea. I'm not gonna learn anything. What I've been learning the old way. Because it's pointless to say that you learned how to code using GPT because you didn't learn how to code. Like, at most you learned how to be a debugger. You didn't learn how to code. Is it crowd control caster is something? No, it's click. I still have it open here. Let's just roll crowd control. Right? Wait. Yeah. I understand that there is no quick way to success. I know that very well. The only way to learn things is by struggling. Struggling through the slow process. That's how you get good at anything in life. That's how you get good at games. That's how you get good at coding. That's how you get good at making banners and outdoors to put on the streets. It's not a change that happens from one day to the next. You gotta do it for years to get good at it. I love when they give you 5 class types. Ah, it's rare. You can't expect that. There's good stuff on YouTube, but you need to know what to look for. Just choose sense from software dev graduate. Yep. Slow. This is nothing. Slow is a powerful tag, but only with the right combinations. If you see a slow, you should pay attention because it might be something. If the word gatekeeping knowledge, you'll never be rich and stay poor. Be a little good con grind. What? Are you black pilled, Might King? Oh well, I guess I learned something about Might King today. Arknight. You didn't read the whole comment. I read the whole comment. I don't think the word is gatekeeping knowledge at all. You have more access to knowledge than you ever had in the entire history of humanity. Steward? Okay, noted. Reset notes how I remember every possible tag combo by heart by now. I remember most of them. I'm just trying to pay a little bit more attention. Because you know. Okay. Where are we? Okay, we are still at the first half of the batch. Of this third batch. This is nothing. Our percentage for 4 stars have been dropping this batch. Which I mean, is the result I would expect, to be completely honest. So probably the numbers, when you look at them again, are gonna be much different. And that, to be completely honest with you guys, that is the result I want. Like, of course, I'm gonna give you whatever results we get. But the result I want is for this to be an experiment that shows that if you don't use the refreshes, you're just gonna get less yellow certs. I'm not gonna try to deceive anything, but you know, because that's what I believe in. And that's what I want to be the truth. Still forget some combos. It just gets to you after a long time playing. The event gate kept the notion for that which is secretism. If you do recruitment infinitely, the result would be 69. Nice. This is nothing. My highest record for first tags in a row was like 7. I don't remember that kind of stuff. But I think my record for 4 stars in a month was like 33% or something like that. Something crazy like that. 1 every 3. I don't know. It's in the videos. In the description. Garden Magic Vanguard. This is also nothing. Beagle, 3. Okay. Where's my... Okay. There was this one guy that bred speeds or something. His data turned out to be tempered with his pupils and apparently too perfect. It was still good without it to prove his point though. Well, but at that point, that's just sad, right? Okay, 4 stars, no tag. Thank you. Because, like, nobody believes the guy now. Because, sure, everyone is biased. He has the right to want a specific result. But to change stuff to make sure that result happens... How do you want people to believe you like that? You know? That's just not gonna fly. What drop chance of 4 star now? 1 of 9? The lack of faith? Nah, it's a little bit over 1 every 5. I mean, you're gonna see the correct number after we finish the batch again. It's what we've been doing. After each batch of 100, we've been looking at the numbers. It's more than that. It's not just 1 of every 5. It's more. Don't just say that, Kite. Don't simplify like that. We gotta believe in the numbers. We can't just say 1 is equal to 0.5. No, that doesn't work. This is nothing. I respect your dedication to this stuff. Well, thank you. But, you know, it's nothing special. I just like numbers. 5 star was dropped already or not? Sorry, I said I wouldn't answer that kind of stuff. Adnakiel? Right. You don't believe me, Kite? You don't believe that I love numbers? I love numbers. Numbers are so cool. Believe in number? Which one? There's infinite of them. All of them. Never stop believing. If you don't believe in the numbers, you're gonna just become another one in the crowd. Say that they didn't get the operator they wanted from the banner. Even though they spent so many pulls. All the 30 they had. You know? I would say they get 4 star combo tag every 5 or 6 times, more or less. No. If you use your refreshes, we already know the percentage. 4 stars appear more than 1 every 4 times. So you get more than 25% as 4 stars. I have the stats in the comments, the video. I show everything. There's a lot in there. Okay. Arcade? Okay, this is also nothing. Catapult. Kind of funny though that the game just decided to be front-loaded and now it's just not giving me anything. But we wanna watch this, and if we go watch that, we'll miss some stuff. You won't, because YouTube has DVR. And I have DVR enabled. You can pause the stream if you want. Ain't that funny? There you go. I actually like the DVR feature in YouTube. It's comfy. Sometimes you actually just want it to be there and watch every single moment that's happening. Like when someone is playing a game that you like, or when someone is playing a game that you've never seen before and you want to see every second of it. You know, you can just stop, go get your food, and then you come back and you keep from where you stopped. I like DVR. DVR is amazing. Okay, let me just check something here. Is Defender slow something? Because I feel like we have seen Defender and Defense with slow too many times. Yeah, it's nothing. Okay. I should have believed in myself. I just had no faith. Bruce. Okay. This is also nothing. No. Let me see. Okay. Another 4-star. If we don't drop, of course. No, of course it's not gonna drop. Drops are not that common, as I've said before. Don't believe in yourself. You're not numbered. You don't need to believe only in numbers. You can believe in other stuff as well. Just don't believe in luck, because it doesn't make sense. Okay. I'll check that later. Sure. Feel free to. It's good that the recruits take no LMD now. I am an honest believer that the LMD costs in the recruitments don't matter at all. Then removing it, I mean, it's nice because it makes people feel good. But as far as it actually mattering in the whole scheme in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it matters at all. At the very least, now we don't have to make people believe that doing 9 hours instead of 740 is just better. Because they don't have to complain about the cost being higher anymore. So, at the same time that I win, because people will not complain about that anymore, I also lose. But it's fine. I mean, it is still a feel good thing at the end of the day, and people love it, so it is a good change. But I am a firm believer that it does not matter. You check your results in spreadsheet? Yeah, I am writing everything down. We're gonna see this at the end of the batch. We're at the half of the batch, so soon we're gonna be able to see that again. Yeah, this is nothing. Klein, don't answer that. No. I'll not allow you guys to answer anything in my behalf. Because that breaks the point of the whole thing about not answering that. If they want to know how many we got, they gotta wait for the results. Okay. Let's just... See, this is nothing. Hey, 3. It's okay. It's fine. I'm just being weird right now. I'm not gonna repeat my point. It's fine. We don't need to dwell on that. YouTube never tells me when you start streaming anymore. What did you do to anger them? I didn't do anything. Support faster deploy. This is Doberman. And this is Pure String, so I guess we just roll both. It's your channel. But I think I said this before, Shadow. What I do to get notifications from the people I watch on a daily basis is I don't leave the notifications turned on from anybody else. I just leave the notifications on for the people that I want to watch every day. And then it works. I always get notifications. One's being facetious. I'm not sure what that means, so maybe you're right. Look, I'm not a saint. I can be very annoying at times. And for absolutely no reason at that. And that's fine. Sometimes you have to accept that you are just a scumbag. You play any other games? Very recently. Like 2 days ago, I finished getting all the achievements for Elden Ring. I finished the game in about 90 hours. And I'll be honest, after playing Elden Ring and playing Dark Souls 3, which I started Dark Souls 3, I was going to play some games in the Soul series because you know how they say that everybody says that the Soul series is the hardest thing to ever be made, you know? And as much as I know that is kind of a meme, I was like, okay, the game must be a challenge. Let me just check here if faster deploy is low is something. I don't think it is, but you know, yeah, it's nothing. Is support sniper anything? No, it's also nothing. Wait, it's Justice Knight. Sniper support is Justice Knight, but I already have her max spot. So, I was going to play. How old are you? And why do you play? Let's say that I've been born before the 2000s. And I play games to have fun. I have a job. I usually work at night. I stream during the day because it's fun. I love Arknights. And I play games when I have time, in between. But anyway, I was going to play the Soul series because, you know, I wanted to see what is this challenge that they so much talk about. There's just no way the game is that hard. Come on. It's a AAA game. AAA games are made for people to beat. It's impossible for a game to be hard if it is a AAA game. Because if a AAA game is truly hard, nobody's gonna be able to play. And if nobody plays the game, then they don't make money because nobody wants to buy the game. So I went for playing Dark Souls 3. And I said, I'm gonna make this as hard on me as I possibly can. Now, of course I didn't know that people do a bunch of challenge runs in Dark Souls. So the challenge that I put on myself was just to play Dark Souls 3 without leveling my HP. I didn't put a single point in HP the entire playthrough. And I mean, the game was a joke. What have I to say? The game was a total joke. I think the boss that I died the most was the guy that multiplies himself. I forgot his name. But I died like only 8 times to him. And the rest of the game was even more of a breeze. So when I got to Elden Ring, I thought, okay, I already know that it's all just a big scam. Dark Souls, the Soul series, it's not hard. It's just another AAA game. So I'm gonna play this one to have fun. Yeah, there's nothing. So I said, I'm gonna play Elden Ring just to have fun this time. I'm gonna play as people say you're supposed to play. I'm gonna level up HP, I'm gonna get some of the cool weapons and stuff. And like, to be completely fair to you, Elden Ring was a little bit harder than Dark Souls. But I think the game was only hard because I didn't do any exploration. Because I missed all the cool talismans, I missed all the cool weapons, I missed all this stuff. And I was trying to play as a casual that time. I wasn't trying to challenge myself. And I missed everything. That is just for me, but I absolutely hated that the game was open world. And I get the appeal. But it was just not for me. Because I wasn't willing to just waste a bunch of hours just looking around. So I just went through the main path and that was it. Kinda. Like, midway through I decided to change stuff and go look up some weapons online because I wasn't having fun. Because I felt like I was playing Dark Souls and the game was playing Elden Ring. So I looked up some weapons to see where I could find them to get a more fun experience. And then the game was more fun. But then the game was much more of a joke as well. Like, the DLC. The DLC was a big joke. I think I one-shot most of the bosses in the DLC. The only 2 challenges in the entire game were Malenia, which I'm gonna talk about Malenia a little bit more in a sec. Is the buff DPS anything? DPS debuff? No, it's not anything. Okay. So, the 2 only challenges in the entire game were Malenia and the final boss in the DLC. Those took a fair amount of attempts from me. But the thing is, even Malenia, I don't know if I can say that Malenia was hard, because the attempt that I won against Malenia is when I decided to change from my colossal weapon that I was using to my raptor talons. So I just changed it to a faster weapon and I was like, okay, I'm tired of you, I'm gonna monkey brain on you, and she just died. I just clicked R1 non-stop and she died. So I don't know if I can say Malenia was hard. Because just changing to a fast weapon just made her cave. Cut there 4. So yeah, in general, I had fun after I changed my build to something to use more Ashes of War and that kind of stuff. But as far as difficulty goes, it's just another AAA game. I have nothing to say. Okay, now let me catch up with chat. Devil May Cry 5's hardest mode is so awesome. Does Doberman say woof woof? I don't know. Those are not hard at all. Have you heard of Elden Ring DLC needing people to beat a boss to actually play it? Yes. You gotta beat 2 bosses actually. Because you gotta beat 1 boss to unlock the teleport. And you gotta beat another boss to get there. And I mean, it makes sense. The DLC is late game content. Arknights is insanely easy. It is easy. If you play with all you have available in Arknights, Arknights is a joke. The 6 stars in the game are absolutely busted. Every single one of them. And I mean, I don't have anything against people using them. Everyone can do whatever they want. But you know? And it makes sense, because think about it. You can't make an unbeatable game. If you do, nobody's gonna play. Hello, Lonov. Did I miss an Elden Ring convo? I was just telling my experience. The Souls games aren't all that hard, they just got popular around the time when a huge amount of people got in console gaming. And this was the first figure it out yourself franchise. Oh, yeah, that would make sense because you don't really get a bunch of hand holding from the game, right? So yeah, I guess as a first experience, it would be much more painful. I hate Souls Fiasco because getting a progress like level up or better gear made me feel guilty. What? No. At the very least, I can say that I didn't become one of those warriors online that want you to play naked and with the club. I do think the game is more fun if you use the busted stuff. I actually believe that Elden Ring was more fun once I started using the Ash of Wars to just obliterate everything. And you know. Popcorn. Open world games give me a sense of fear missing out when I don't explore every single nook and cranny, and I don't like it. Well, we don't have the same reason, but it looks like both of us don't like it, so I shake your hand, Clyde. Catapulto. I'd say woof woof if Doberman ordered me to. You're saying it, not mine. Well, I kinda said it, but... Italian wolf boy, cough cough. I don't know why people harp on difficulty so much, it's a game at the end of the day, it's for fun. Yep. It was a letdown for me. Because at the end of the day, I went there because I wanted to see this hard game. And I didn't find it, so... The overhype around difficulty really let me down, even though I knew that would be the case. Kinda, in the back of my heart. But you know, it is a fun game. Ansel 3? Got him. Oh god. How dare you use a club? Did you even really beat Elden Ring unless you used fists and kick only while being tied to a cactus? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Come on, we gotta finish this third batch. We gotta look at the stats again. Because 4 stars have plummeted. 4 stars are plummeting because we don't have refreshes. Refreshes are important, guys. Get your refreshes every day. Faster deploy, sure. Elden Ring is only as hard as the player makes it out to be. Yep. But I gotta tell you though, it was extremely funny to see the game company tweeting when the community went all rage because of the DLC. Cause like the community went haywire when the DLC dropped, and everybody was like, "Oh god, this is impossible!" And then the game company was like, "We strongly recommend that you guys use the upgrade system." It was the funniest shit ever. Imagine having the game company tell you to use the game mechanics. Because you say the game was too hard. Oh boy. I know what you mean though, people did overhype the difficulty, and when your expectations are high, they can easily be let down, but that's mostly just how the internet discourse is. Yeah, it's harsh. Though the entire thing about the game being easy hard, there is no inherent difficulty slider in the game, so slider is your build. It's as simple as that. Yep. I've realized that. I've realized that halfway through the game. Tell you how to play. Yep. I can't, man. Every time I remember, I start laughing because It was amazing. Just having them tell everybody to freaking get this Kado 3 fragments. Steward. They tried to keep it as, you know, they tried to say as few words as possible because they didn't want to make anyone more angry than they already were. But I mean, it was a good advice. From soft a little trolling. Cruz. No, it wasn't from soft, it was the other company. I guess it was the one that is the publisher, I guess? Still a good roast. Sniper, medic, healing, this is nothing. Yeah. I don't understand why the game was so generous to us in the first 100, because we're keeping with the normal statistics. And now we're just not. Now it feels like we don't have the refreshes anymore. Which is okay. I was willing to throw away a lot of green certs at the end of the day to do this experiment here on stream. So another faster deploy. The only hard thing about Arknights is accepting Frostnova's death. Yep. That is true. Difficulty itself can be lots of fun if you're into it. There's nothing quite like learning a hard boss that's been beating you for hours or even days. Yeah, for sure. But the thing is, you gotta be in the mood for that kind of stuff. And that's why games tend to steer away from that kind of thing. Because if it's not the choice of the player, you're just making everybody hate you. You know? Like, the games that don't have that don't follow that rule are competitive games. Games that rely solely on PvP. For example, the gacha games that are played on PvP, like Fire Emblem Heroes or Saint Seiya. Even though I've never played Saint Seiya, I know it's how it is. It's based on PvP. Or like, you know, your usual competitive game. Fortnite, what's the name of the other one? Overwatch, League of Legends, that kind of stuff. Because you're making everyone get to 50% win rate. Everyone's gonna lose one, win one. Because everybody's gonna try to be matched against people on the same level. And at that point, you're making things as hard as it's possible to make. But those games are made around that. They are centered in that. You're not beating the game, you're beating other people. So that's why it feels more acceptable, I think. This is also nothing. How do I have that many recruitment vouchers? I'm down to 70. No way. I would have 0 right now if I was playing normally. I have that many because I've been saving up for the last 7 months. Okay. This is also nothing. You mean Azur Lane? I don't know how Azur Lane plays, so I can't talk about Azur Lane. Another 4-star without a tag? It's been a while. I think what made Elden Ring so good was that it's like any other AAA game. Isn't like any other AAA game. Spending money and they're giving the full experience. You don't even need the DLC to experience the full game. Oh yeah. In general, I'm not a big fan of AAA games. I'm gonna give you my reasoning on this. Like, lately I've been trying, like I tried Elden Ring, I tried Dark Souls 3, and I also played 2 Monster Hunter games to completion a while back. And I really like those games. I like the Soul series, I like the Monster Hunter. I do think Monster Hunter is a better game than the Soul series though. I would replay Monster Hunter. I don't think I would replay Dark Souls. But in general, I'm not a big fan of AAA games because here's the thing. AAA games these days, they need an absurd amount of money to produce. It's like crazy. Look at that, top operator. Okay, let's see what we want. Top up, melee, vanguard. I'll go back to my thing, to my line of thought in a sec. I just need to choose something here. Ooh, I can get a mayor for summon if I don't want the 6-star. Look at that. Melee, slow, and vanguard. So I can get Magalan, Suzuran, Siege, Bagpipe, and that's it. That's what I have to choose for. I mean, I like Bagpipe. I kind of feel like I don't want her pot because people say that Bagpipe potentials matter. I don't agree with that. I think potentials don't matter at all. So I kind of don't want to get her. As for Maggie and Suzu, my Maggie is kind of raised. She's not really raised. She has a bunch of potentials, look at that. And Suzu I also don't care about. You know what? We just roll on luck. Why choose? Just let the game decide. What weapons do you play, Monster Hunter? I played both games with dual blades. It's my favorite weapon by far. And there's 2 other weapons that I like, more or less, which is the Charge Blade? Is Charge Blade the one that is just sword and shield but better? That one I like, and I like Hammer. And the one that I despise, I absolutely hate, is Longsword. I cannot play with Longsword. I hate that thing. I wish you was Kadi. Let's see. Oh, yes! Thank you, Rosa. Look at that, we got our bear. I'm happy. She came to say hi to us. That's so fitting. My house is already max spot, but I like it. Background strategy games like Head of Fire on 4. Okay. Where was I in my train of thought? Oh yeah, I was gonna explain to you guys why I don't like AAA games in general. Generally despite how great AAA games have been in past years. It was the cutest. Congratulations. We got the 6-star bear. Look at us. Anyway, let's keep going. We're about to get to the end of this pack. Then we're gonna look at the stats again. But I'll keep telling you guys. So, let me explain to you why I'm not a big fan of AAA games. There's just too much time commitment these games demand, or else it's not worth the price tag. Would probably enjoy AAA more if I were still a kid. Even though I work at night and everything, I do like long games. I like games that give me 100 hours worth of game. It just takes a while to go through, but you know, I like them. But let me get there, because that's part of the reason. Here's the thing. AAA games these days, they take way too much to produce. Like, it's absurd the amount of money they take to produce these days. And like, you can say that inflation made the coin change, it's not the same value, but the value of the coin did not rise at the same speed that the cost of game production rose. So, games cost too much to make right now. The problem I have with that, like, it's okay. If the game costs too much to produce, that's fine, as long as you give me something that was worth that cost. And I will pay for that. But you gotta give me the experience that's worth all that cost that you put in. The problem is, all that cost, all that money in the game productions these days in AAA games goes mostly towards graphics. And I absolutely hate that. Why is your entire budget going towards graphics? Where are the good hitboxes? Where is the good story? Where is the good gameplay? Why is everything going to graphics? Oh, another top up! Medic, range, crowd control, the buff. The buff, crowd control. Ranged. Okay, I can get Ifrit. I can get Shining or Nightingale. I can get Mostima, Kyobe or Rosa. And I can get Mostima, Kyobe, Phantom, Windy or Rosa. Let's just roll the lucky one again. Unlucky for real. Like, you guys gotta remember something. That we are spending 1,000 pulls, okay? We're spending 1,000 pulls. In 1 year, if you don't buy pulls with money, I don't know if you can buy pulls with money for recruitment, but in 1 year, you get about 1,800 pulls. So when I'm spending 1,000 or like 900 or something like that, that means I'm getting half of a year's worth. Okay? So don't call it lucky yet. Call it lucky at the end stats, in the end screen. Okay, so let's go back to my bagpipe. I mean, I did say I liked her. She was like, she got jealous because I didn't pull for her. She got jealous of Rosa. The AAA games I'd buy are Japanese ones, otherwise the price tag is too high and the quality not so much. Unless you consider graphics, which in itself is another price tag on the hardware. People see new generation graphics go unga bunga. That's a good point, we're spending way too much just to see real life graphics, like just go outside. Yep, that's how I feel. And more. So, like, the production cost is too high. You're just giving me graphics, you're not giving me a better experience. Like, just, okay. Maybe you'll get mad at me for this, but I'm gonna talk about Elden Ring. This is a actual criticism that I have. I'm not pounding on the game. I'm just telling you something that I think makes sense. How is it possible that all the hitboxes in Elden Ring, they are either cylinders or spheres? How has From Software become so big and not improved their hitboxes at all? The hitboxes in Elden Ring are the same hitboxes that they had in Demon Souls. And how is that okay? One thing that I will give to From Software is that they didn't up their graphics that much. And I appreciate that. Because if they decided to go for the route of just making the best graphics and keeping the same hitboxes, then I would be mad at them. Then I would be mad. Just a couple more and we can look at the stats. So like, this is a big problem that I have with AAA games. They are putting too much money into graphics and too little effort into making the rest of the game better. So I prefer indie games in general. This is Pico. I think there was an explanation for it, not just because of the budget. Maybe they did give an explanation, but again, I don't think Elden Ring has as much problem as, like, say, for example, let me think about another big game. The Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is a game that doesn't make sense. Look how much it costs to produce. Look how much it demands from your PC to run those graphics. And just look how glitchy they released it. And even now it's still a glitchy game. Elden Ring, I don't think it has that much of a problem. I just find it weird that the company grows so much and they still use the old hitboxes. Because they could do better if they wanted to. They haven't changed most of the underlying engine, which is also why all their games are kept at 60 FPS in 2024. I find it unacceptable. Oh, sorry, Lone Wolf. I don't care about FPS. I'll be honest with you, you're gonna find me super weird. I cannot see the difference between a game playing at 30 or at 60. As long as it doesn't hitch in between, I don't see it. I don't see the FPS. So I'm sorry, but I don't understand. Okay, we got another patch in. Let's have a look at the stats. Oh, forgot to max it out. Okay. Where's chat? Here. No Cyberpunk Slender, but it's true though. I always thought, why not make the hitboxes the same as the geometry of the enemy's model? But I'm not a programmer, and maybe that's impossible. That's what people have done in other games. But although the examples that I have are 2D games, so I don't know. But that is what I think as well. Chernchi? The enemies can attack through the walls. Yeah, it's a mess. I'll be honest, realistic hitboxes would have been what I want compared to realistic graphics. You can give it the most shit graphics in the world as long as the game is good. And I will love it. Although, I'm not a hater of graphics. Like, good graphics is nice. But it's an afterthought for me. FPS matter for me, sadly. Unfortunate. Cyberpunk, a game that shows dystopian future only to come out with bugs. How ironic. Okay, let's see. So, the percentage here, as I said, the 4 stars started plummeting. We started very nice in the first 100. We had the normal 75-25. But now 4 stars are going down. Because the lack of refreshes started showing. And of course, because of that, the 3 stars have going up as well. Let's see. 4 stars without tags haven't gone up that much. 14 and 55. That means last time we looked, we had 10 in 40. So like 4 in 15 this time. And we got 2 more 5 stars. No more drops though, right? Let me see. Oh yeah, no, we only had those 2 drop attacks, so no more drop attacks so far. Okay, let's go back to the game. Let me catch up with chat before we keep going. Elden Ring is ancient GTA, Cyberpunk is postmodern GTA. It released so bad, but man, it's good now. I don't know, man. It's too much effort and too much money put into graphics when they could put some of that money and effort into making the games better. That's what I think. And also, another thing that I gotta say, we are playing Arknights, yeah. But there's another thing that I gotta say. Devs have talked about the cost of producing games. And I know that a lot of people complain about cost of games. I live in that reality as well. Game prices in my country are absolutely absurd. Like, if you live in the US, if you live in Europe, games feel pricey for you. Imagine for the rest of the world. But here's the thing. The game prices are not a problem on itself. Like, game prices go up because the cost of production is higher. That's understandable. They gotta make money somehow. The problem is, it's getting more costly to make games. Because of what we said, because they are choosing to put more money into the production of graphics. So you understand how everything is tying up right now? Do you understand why I don't like how AAA games have become only graphics? Because every single problem that has come into the AAA scene is mostly because of the evolution of graphics. Or at least that's how I see it. How do you get tons of recruitment tickets? I barely have some. I saved up. Now with consoles and all different PC configurations, we can't guarantee a stable frame rate, and since everything is tied to it, it's just not possible. What? I reduced my graph for button precision. There are both gameplay and performance related reasons why hitboxes aren't just the model mesh geometry, but honestly it's most likely just to save money. Put some of those graphic monies into making the hitboxes work. Please, for the love of our Lord. I can't. Oh well. As Kuma have said, they just seem to care more on production things that is appealing visually rather than improving gameplay experience. I'm back. What's his current toll? No, I was just explaining, chat, why I don't like AAA games, Ruby. That's all. Okay. The most optimized game I've seen recently is Monhan Rise, which was made on Switch, so it makes sense for it to be optimized. What baffles me is that AAA spent next to zero money on that. Yeah. I enjoyed Rise. Although, I'll be honest, Rise would be one of the best games in the entire world if it had the endgame. If Rise had the endgame that GU had, it would be the best Monster Hunter game ever. But it doesn't, so GU is the best Monster Hunter game. Specialist, crowd control debuff. Let me just check if specialist and crowd control is something together. Crowd control specialist. It is red. Okay. Is the buff anything? If let me put the buff there together. Okay, I can get either red or waifu. I think my red is max spot, so you might as well go for waifu. So let's go specialist debuff. Right? Let me check. Sunbreak doesn't cut it, huh? No. If you play GU, you're gonna see that the end game in GU is just phenomenal. It doesn't, like, Rise and Sunbreak doesn't get anywhere close to it. You've been playing Monster Hunter for an eighth of the time. I have, and you are already more based than I am. Love to see it. Lol. Waifu and red. My red is maxed, yes, and my waifu is not. So you might as well get the waifu pot. No, my waifu is maxed. It doesn't matter. Okay. Then between the two, I will take red, because red has the cooler tags. Okay. Game costs just as much as a mid-high range phone in my country. What? How do you have phones that cheap? Dude, to buy a mid-range phone in my country, I would have to buy Rise at least 7 times. Probably more. Like, the cost of Rise times 10, that would be a mid-range phone. Oh boy. Midnight. Games are getting more and more graphic intensive, but has better shit gameplay. You know, you gotta appreciate indie games. Those projects that the devs work alone on it for 10 years, and then they release the biggest masterpieces known to man. You gotta appreciate them. And also, you gotta appreciate some of the smaller ones. I would say some of the coolest games I've seen in the past few years are very small games that I've seen in itch.io. Okay, another 4-star without attack. 600. Sure, you can buy a good mid-range phone for cheaper. Not around here. If you want cheaper than that, you're gonna get something extremely outdated. Like, outdated. Okay, vanilla. Was Capcom that third originally? PC port is unlimited. I wish Capcom would make a Monster Hunter Geo PC port. Yeah, it would be very nice. I think it would sell a lot as well. Because the game is actually good. The controls are weird, man. Dual controls feel very, very bad in the beginning, but you get used to it. This is nothing. Cataburto. Google Pixel 8a is really good price nowadays, for example. Just too hard for casuals like me. 30-45 minutes solo hunts against Hyper Devil Joe. I mean, I was a casual too. You're playing on keyboard, dude. Of course they weird. Ruby, come on. Don't blame my keyboard again, okay? I told you many times. I can't play Monster Hunter on keyboard, it's not a problem. I told you, I only died twice in the entire gameplay of GU. You can't blame my keyboard. Okay, this is also nothing. Healing is another tag that we gotta pay attention to. But we haven't gotten news of the healing tag yet. But there are some combos with healing. I love stuff like Canto Blast and Bites Down 5 where they take the ideas of already existing games and improve on it immensely. Oh yeah, Isaac is really big. I did the Platinum Isaac at some point, but then they started releasing a bunch of packs. And if I am to play Isaac again, and if I am to try to go after all the stuff that they released, I'm just gonna start again. Not even keyboard and mouse, just keyboard. Yeah, because there was no way to use mouse on GU, Ruby. And it was fine. The keyboard is not that big of a deal. Okay, this is nothing. Yeah, weird because the devs are lazy and don't bother making it better. No, I think in Monster Hunter's case, the controls were like that on purpose. I think they said it before that they made it on purpose. You control the camera with keyboard? Yeah, to play GU I did. Cause I don't like controllers. I'm not a fan of controllers. The only controller I like in the entire world is the DualShock 2 for PlayStation 2. That's the only controller I like. And even then, I just tolerate it. I'd rather have no controller at all than to have to use my favorite one. So I used the keyboard, and it was very nice. Okay, this is also nothing. Sport and healing is Podenko. Exactly. Steward. DualShock 2 based. It's the only controller I tolerate. Honestly, my Rise controls are fine for me. If you want a hard indie game that's fair, and then try the main Toho games in Lunatic. Oh, Shadow. Now you've touching my history there. Because here's the thing. Before turning Arknights into the main game that I play every day, I was part of a Toho Hisou Tensoku community. It's the Toho fighting game. Not the newest one. The newest fighting game is trash. We played one version before that. Played. I don't play anymore. So you can be sure that I am very well familiarized with Toho. I am a Toho enjoyer. As we all should be. If you don't know what Toho is, go get some Toho. Some Toho culture in you. Kuvalor. Spot. Eventually I realized that that fighting games are not for me, and then I stopped. But I still appreciate that game. If I had to rank the best games of all time, that Toho game, Toho Hisou Tensoku, would for sure be like in my top 3. I have no doubts of that. Toho is just... it's very special to me. New lore unlocked. Bloom. I tried to make a configuration where I could simulate a button press depending on how much I moved the mouse. It didn't register if I moved too little when I tried playing Monster Hunter 1. Oh yeah, there are those jank solutions that you can botch up. But I can understand your pain. I've tried that kind of stuff before. Then I decided it was less pain to just learn how to play with both hands in the keyboard. I didn't do that for Monster Hunter though, I did that more in the past. This is nothing, right? Yeah, this is nothing. Guilty Gear OST gets me every time I can. I did give a try to Guilty Gear. Because in the server, you know how fighting game communities are, right? If you're in a fighting game community, you're playing every fighting game. So even though we were playing Toho, everybody would dabble and play the other games every now and then. So I did try my hand at Guilty Gear, but I can't. Guilty Gear is much more close to your usual fighting game that has a lot more intensity in the way you move your hand to make the combos and stuff. And that's just impossible for me. I don't have the hands to do that. Toho still has your combos. Like, don't get me wrong. Toho is not... it's not that Nintendo game. What's the name of the Nintendo game that people say is a fighting game, but is actually a party game? Toho is not like that. It has combos, it has all the stuff, but it feels less... It expects less from your hands. Have you tried Blaze Blue? I didn't try Blaze Blue because I didn't like the art, to be honest. Smash Bros. Yeah, Smash Bros. Smash Bros has combos, but it's like two button combos. So that one doesn't count. And Toho was not like that. We had very long strings of combos, but they weren't as hard to input as some of the Guilty Gear combos are. Still, I love Mei in Guilty Gear. It's my favorite character. Steward. But one thing that I learned from playing Guilty Gear for a while is that I absolutely love the charge mechanic. You know, holding a button back and then pressing forward and then an action button like to an attack. I actually love that. I heard a lot of people hate playing like that. I loved it. This is nothing. Let's keep going. Okay. Adnakiel. Smash Bros sucks, therefore it doesn't count. Fighting games confuse the hell out of me. Okay, what is this? Specialist, caster shift. Caster shift is Mint, right? If she is here at all. No, she's not even here. There's no caster shift. Mint doesn't exist. So we just do this. Yeah. Mint is an event character, Kuma. Oh yeah, she's a welfare. Damn, I forgot. Okay. Keep going. Hibiscus. Okay. Defender, Medcaster is nothing? He forgot. I forgot. If you haven't yet, you should definitely check out Tekken. It's not for the gameplay, at least for the story. It's insane. If I were to play Tekken, it's because we have Bear in there. Okay. If you know Tekken, you know about the whole debacle of Panda getting nerfed because Panda was supposed to be a joke character. Then a guy went and won an important tournament with Panda, and then the company was like, "Okay, we need to nerf him again." And then you had the debacle of the people trying to defend the company, saying, "How can you say that they nerfed Panda just because of that? They nerfed Panda because Panda was too good." Probably the guy who won the tournament. I don't know, man. It was a funny story. Seeing the joke character winning the tournament and then getting nerfed afterwards. Whatever reason they had, it was funny. The company went into copium. No, some members of the community were defending the company. You're gonna have that every time. Because, you know, if the nerf happened, it had a reason. Now, what reason was that? If they didn't say anything, it's up to the community to decide. And then you're gonna have your discussions. But whatever the reason was, it was funny to see either way. Wonder if Caster Defender drops Beeswax. Let me check. So, Caster Defense. It does! Did I miss it, Ruby? I'll just assume that I didn't miss it. Because if we start to think about the past, then we're gonna get sad and we're gonna start missing a lot more. Tekken has like several hundred combos for one character. It's insanely. No, but that's normal for fighting games. It's just that some combos are more optimal than the others. So you end up with like half a dozen that are actually worth going for. And then you have your comfortable combos that are based on those optimal combos, but they just end preemptively, or they are just easier to execute and deal less damage. Okay. Is survival slow something? I think I've looked at survival slow a lot of times. Yeah, it's nothing. Okay. Oh, I could have gotten Jessica as well. Oh well, May. You're not getting enough gravels, the spools are rigged. That's because I'm not using refreshes. We're gonna see by the end of this. The not having the refreshes from the daily office stuff really messes up with the chances. Because as you guys could see in the videos in the description, the chances for 4-star and 3-stars are like 75 to 25 more or less. And here we are already going much lower than that for 4-stars. It's because of the refreshes, man. I'm telling you, those refreshes matter. It's the whole soul of the thing. Okay. It's nothing. Just spin and time your one on tech. No! That's not how you play the game! Sniper supporter. Is nothing? Wait a second. Oh fuck. I just missed the Vulcan. A couple ones ago. Dang it! It's fine. We missed a 5-star, so be it. Rip. It's not gonna change too much of the result. This is also nothing. Where are we? Catapulto. But for real though, if you guys want to know one indie game that I really love, that like just going back to what we were talking before about games having too much graphic and too bad gameplay, I have one that is the exact opposite. It's all gameplay and no graphics at all. If you guys want to see a game that I really love that fits in that into that description, go to itch.io and search for N-Step Steve. N from like Navy. And Step Steve. N-Step Steve. It's an amazing puzzle game. It's like one of the best puzzle games in the entire world. It probably doesn't beat Baba though, but I think N-Step Steve is very cool. Okay. How just 3 refreshes change stats from 75-25 to 8-10-20? It's simple by Corn Cyborg. Here, think about it. You get 1800 pulls a year. Okay? You get about 1800 a year. We're pulling half a year of the recruitment with no refreshes. We're not missing 3 refreshes. We're missing... How much is that? I'm gonna even get the real number. Because let me see. We're missing 630 refreshes. That's how much we're missing. It's gonna get worse. I think it's gonna get worse than that. How do you spell that, Kuma? Yeah, Shadow is right. And Step Steve. It's one of my favorite indie games. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not good enough to get 100% on that game. That game is hard. Well, yeah, I think the game has various iterations. And I think I never got 100% in any of them. I love that game. This is nothing. Catapulto. Okay. Now this is nothing. I'm getting tired, I'm not gonna lie to you. We still have 1 hour to go. Let's try to get to 500. Is Nuker slow anything? No, it's not. Well, I'm here already, let me just see the rest. Yeah, no, it's not. So, just Nuker. And there's another 4-star. Oh, we had our third drop! The third drop of the day! Ah, that hurts. Such is life, though. Vanilla, 3-star. That should be nothing, right? Yeah, because that's popcorn. 3. Yep. It's almost like an 8-hour job at factory. Same thing whole time. Yep. We don't have any ranged specialist in recruitment, right? But I mean, at the end of the day, doing this is gonna prove how much the refreshes matter. Because I have the data from the 2 years that I recorded, and I'm gonna have this 1000 here. It's fast and slow. I'm forgetting my combos. No, fast slow isn't anything. Let me just put the other ones. Because I know that slow caster is something, but we have faster deploy already. Yeah, there's nothing here. Nothing to see. It's faster deploy. Accurate reviewer simulator for a big company. Now that you think about it, yeah. I guess I am playing review simulator. Oh, recruiter simulator. Oh well, I understood something else, but it made sense anyway. This is nothing. Melee's lowest Frostleaf. Yeah, that one I remember. It's just that if we have a 4-star tag and Frostleaf in there, or like any of the other ones, like one of the slow snipers or one of the slow casters, then it's better to just go for the 4-star tag, because getting 1 tag is a higher chance than getting 2 tags at the same time, right? Like, the chances don't matter that much, but it is a little tiny little bit better chance if I just get 1 of the tags, right? Am I wrong? It probably doesn't matter, whatever, that's how I like to roll. Okay, this is nothing. Christ, can't imagine 1,000 per minute at once. And we're not gonna have time to do 1,000. I'm gonna stop at 500. So... wait, no. Yeah, right? Yeah. Now I am frustrated with the survival tag because I realized that I missed one. But survival DPS is Melanta, survival guard is Popcar. Yeah, there's nothing here. Cancel? Caster survival, 12F. The one in 2 stars. No, I guess the 1 stars count, but the 2 stars don't count. Keyword? During your destroyer. There you go. Bye, Oinebo. Porter Vanguard AoE range. This is nothing. Right? Supporter AoE is nothing, right? Supporter AoE. Yeah, it should be nothing because we got that combo multiple times before. Vigo. Okay. There's Sniper Vanguard, the melee, the P. This is also nothing. Okay. Orchid. By the way, guys, who here has been watching IS5 gameplay? Have you guys been enjoying IS5? I wonder if I will live long enough to witness during Alter. Maybe. Because IS5 honestly is amazing. I've seen some people talk about how IS5 has one squad that is too much of a joke. I avoided their streams, not spoil myself, sorry. But don't bother. I don't play on CN. Or you mean just because I talk about it? S5 looks fun, so I'll pay 31st November, I'm happy. So then don't bother. I'm gonna ask you to go away right now because I'm gonna talk about spoilers. It's okay. You can come back later. You haven't played S5? No, of course not. I don't have a CN account. I'm hallucinating. I've talked about IS5. Okay, bye. This is also nothing. Haven't done too many spoilers. Yeah, IS5 is gonna be amazing because they changed it so much. They made it so much easier to control what happens to you. Like, you have more control over your run right now, and I absolutely love that. How far are we? And we're almost done for today. We're gonna do probably those 60 that we have up to 500, and then we're gonna cut for today. Cause, you know, I'm gonna run out of time. AoE defense is also beeswax, right? Is it? God fucking damn it! Beeswax! Okay, I'll remember that. Like, there has been some talk in the CN community, and people are saying that IS became a joke. Good results so far? No, the results are being what I expected. The results are worse than the results you're gonna find in the videos in the description, because we don't have the refreshes. So the results are supposed to be worse. We're supposed to get less 4 stars, because we don't have refreshes. The refreshes matter. The buff shifted. Is there shifted DPS? I think shifted DPS is something. Yeah, it's Cliffheart. That one I realized. Okay. And we got her. With heart, 5 star, and with text. Yes. Get to Axlaw. I saw the A15 operator clear and that was funny, but I don't understand why people complain that it's too easy when they abuse the obvious busted strats. Yeah, and more than that, Shadow, it really... Okay, have a nice day, Yummy Noodle. Good job. My favorite base, legal working adult. And more than that, Shadow, having one squad be a free win, and it's not even a free win, you gotta know the strategy to get the free win. And you need some resets as well. But having one squad be a free win barely even matters, because you have all the other dozen squads that you have to beat if you want to get the completionist stuff. So like, people complaining about one squad being a free win? How are they playing the game? What? Wait, is survival DPS caster or something? How many times am I going to look at survival caster? Survival caster is nothing. Kuma, survival caster is nothing. Stop. Sure. You can say you beat the AS4. You can say you beat the AS5 with no operators. Now go beat the rest of them. I'm not doubting you can. You probably can. But come on, do it before you start complaining. Oh man, survival casters Visuax. Ooh. SpongeBob meme. No, don't throw the SpongeBob meme at me, Ruby. I'm scared. During is everything. This is nothing. I think the difficulty was perfect in AS3, where you could lose at any stage rather than only realistically on the boss and mini-boss in AS3 and 4. I don't agree with you, Koro. Because here's the thing. IS4 in high difficulty, when playing with the best operators in the game, has made it so that you cannot lose if you know what you're doing. If you're playing the meta and you know how to play, you're gonna win every run. And I like that in IS4. IS3 was not so much the case. I do believe that IS3 had a lot more RNG on it. I still don't think RNG was everything, but it had a lot more. This is nothing. So I do appreciate IS4. I think IS4 was an upgrade for IS3. And I think IS5 will be another upgrade. Because now we have control of everything. But also the bosses seem to be a lot more of a pain in the ass. I can imagine going through a whole hour and a half of IS run and having to beat Patriot. It sounds like so much of a pain. Okay. Midnight. I'm generally starting to worry that people are just forgetting how to have fun. But I mean, that's the internet, right? Okay, is survival healing anything? I'm gonna look at everything with survival. No, that's nothing. Poker. Base Patriot with relics would be pretty easy, to be honest. New guy is cool though. All the new bosses in IS5 have damage reduction if you don't play around their mechanics. It's kind of a pain, to be honest. Just log into Arknights and see Asher Resemblance Bunny. Is she good? What? Are you talking about Ash? Or are you talking about a bunny? I'm confused. Ray? I mean, you know what I say, Mr. Bro. She's a 6-star. She's absolutely busted. Just like every 6-star is. Popcar? No her race law. Yeah, Ray is a bunny. If we're talking about the operator in the banner. Wait, is the banner still up? This is nothing? Yeah. Feel free to disagree. But nothing here. Disagree in your head. Every single 6-star in this game is absolutely busted, no exception. Okay. Because that is one of the very few things that I don't take lightly in here. Ruby, don't say the word. Please, Ruby, delete your own comment. I don't want to talk about him again. Every time. Every fucking time. Please. Please, Ruby. Lava. Really, Ruby? God damn it. There you go. Remove. Guard medic, Vanguard, range DPS. Just find it unbelievably funny. The king of gaslight. Ruby. Even he is strong. I'm not gonna talk more about that. We've already played with him enough. We've shown enough proof that he's busted. And nobody cares. So I'm gonna silence literally everyone. Look. I've proven by my own hands. Video is busted. If nobody believes me, I'm just gonna silence everybody. Cause I'm tired of it. I'm literally tired of it. Let's see. No, this is nothing. If we assume that we are using 3 recruitment permits per day and refreshing tags same 3 times per day, then we might take double rates that you get today without refreshes. No. By Corn Cyborg, if you want the actual rates, go watch the 2 videos in the description. I have 2 years of recruitment there. It's like 4 times what we're doing here today. Rope. This is how democracy starts. No. A YouTube channel is not democracy. This is not a democracy. It has never been a democracy. Objectively false. Have never gotten enough DP to deploy my Frost Nova, so I can't say for sure she's busted. It's because she's not a 6-star Shadow, that's the problem. Disaster Cool, I love you. You don't need to love me, but thank you. Best answer ever. How many 6 stars expected for around a year of playing? In Call's opinion. In y'all's opinion. Expect 0. And whatever else you get, be happy about it. Because the chances of getting 5 and 6 stars are way too low for you to expect them. The only thing you can expect are 4 and 3 star rates. 5 star, 6 star robots, their chances are low, so they vary a lot. You get a lot of variance. You can get a lot of them, you can get none. So expect 0, and then you're gonna get happy when you get any of them. That's the best way to go about it. Okay. Let me just check something. No, this is nothing. Okay, shift. Dude, so many 4 stars. We're not getting enough, actually. And we just dropped our 4th tag. Which is sad. Because our 4-star rate right now is way down the ground. It has plummeted. We're way below the expected just because we're not refreshing. Okay. Oh, look at that. Now a 4-star without a tag to compensate. Thank you, Umbriel. Appreciate it. Mostly joking, but if Kuma Bezos ever becomes real, I'll be sure to call the EU Union. The European Union. There are very few things that I don't like to hear. And that's normal. In any chat that you go, if it is in a manageable size, there are things that the mods, that the guy on screen, there are things that they don't want to hear. You know? Shift. Let me see. Is this something? This is nothing. Okay. Sure. Embryo fire! Heck yeah! Rope. 4 stars. What else? What else? What else? Magic Rangers, Vanguard. This is nothing. Catapult. Crowd control. Is there a crowd control caster? Well, not in 5 stars. No, because Click is a crowd control caster. I guess we went through that a couple times as well. Oh well. Just roll crowd control. Not late to stream, trust. You're not. We're just gonna stop after we get to 500. Because, you know, we can't be here forever. And we're gonna continue tomorrow. Click. Ranged Vanguard is being stocked, trust. I wish it was. It would be cool to have her in recruitment. We're gonna have to wait a little bit more. Okay. Get the specs. J. Yeah. Get that 4-star rate up. Rival Medic Healing AoE. This is nothing. Right? Let me check. Survival, guard, healing. How is survival, guard, healing not Estelle? Why is she not healing, dude? Ranged Vanguard has been no, sorry, I read that one. Let's see, Arc. I'm shocked that AoE doesn't have more 5 stars. It's weird, some of those. Survival AoE was a stealth, but not anymore. Yeah. But the part I don't understand is how she's not healing. I knew that she was survival AoE, but then we got Popcar. This is nothing. What I don't understand is why she's not healing. Popcar. We get food, hopefully I can catch more if you stream tomorrow. Have a nice day of spring. This is also nothing. Catapulto. I think healing has to be specifically healing others, unless I'm mistaken. I don't know. I mean, you can check. Is there any of the healing operators that don't make sense in that description? That they heal only themselves? Popcar. This is also nothing. Yay. Hibiscus. Oh yeah. We were talking about IS5 at some point and I forgot. Let me go back to that. Because one thing that I really appreciate in IS5 is just how much you can get relics. And like, it's under your control. If you just play the game without knowing what you're doing, you're still gonna end the run with 15 relics. Just like you finish IS4 with 15 relics. Check, they all heal others. Okay. Maybe that's something to keep in mind. This wouldn't make sense, but I will check. Yeah, okay. This is nothing. So like, if you know how to play IS5, you can get so many relics. I really appreciate it. Because it's always nice when the roguelike that you're playing rewards you for knowing how to play. And IS5 is gonna reward you a lot more than IS4 and IS3 did. In IS3 you could already get a much better run. If you just did the optimal path, if you got all the fights, if you went for all the relics. And in IS5 it's just gonna be better. Because you can put yourself under harm. How is IS3 compared to IS4? Are you actually asking about IS3 and IS4, or do you want to know about the new one, IS5? I will wait for your answer before I give you mine. Because it's just amazing how much you can play optimally in IS5 to get more stuff, to make yourself more powerful. It's so much more under your control. You can put yourself in harm's way to give yourself what you need. And I love it, I love it. Every time a roguelike does stuff like that, it's always amazing. You have that in Isaac, you have that in FTL, you have that in Gungeon. And you have that in a lot of others, just like Monster Train or Slay the Spire, all of them. They give you control to get better and get more. Okay. Nice trend 4, I haven't played it. S5 don't care, hate spoiler, hear no evil. Sure. I'll tell you then. IS3 was harder, to be honest. My YouTube didn't give me notification about this stream, damn. Maybe something did go wrong today. Cause like, Koro said in Discord earlier that they didn't, that they did saw a stream icon besides my name on their list, but I wasn't streaming, and I was confused, like, why is that there? Maybe because YouTube thought I was streaming for some magical reason, then they didn't send the notification. I don't know, man. I mean, I've heard that YouTube does that sometimes. Like, for example, I even heard that some people in the YouTuber community, some YouTubers, they set membership for the lowest price possible, just because you can set special notifications for members. So I've heard some of the bigger people do that kind of stuff just to avoid those situations where people don't get notifications. So I guess it is true that YouTube just messes up sometimes. Maybe YouTube will stream in the future. Ooh, look at that. Thank you, Mer. Another 4-star without a tag. I missed 3 hours now. Hi, any good pulls with Recruit? We're gonna stop at 500 and I'm gonna show you the results. Then we're gonna continue tomorrow. Just because we're not gonna have time to finish today. So we might as well just stop. Okay. Wait. I'm gonna look at this every time. I just have no faith in myself anymore. But no, this is nothing. Okay. Don't think most Arknights YouTubers are interested in memberships. I was not talking about the Arknights YouTubers. But they certainly are, Ruby. If you go to any of the more known names, they all have membership turned on. I was talking about some other bigger people. Guess I misunderstand. A insane operator tag has appeared. Sorry, Moch. I promised that I wouldn't answer that question. We're gonna look at the stats after we get to 500 though. Look at that, Jessica without tags, that's good. And also, I don't care about the 5 and 6 stars, as it says in the pinned comments. The stats only really matter for the 4 and 3 stars. Okay. You like Supergiant games? You named a lot of goated roguelikes, but I didn't hear any from Supergiant. I don't remember. I remember hearing that game before, but I don't remember what games they made, so I don't know. Maybe name a few of them to me and I will see if I remember them. You can auto-deploy now. Okay. Oh, auto. Yeah. It came in the event before Siracusano rerun. I don't remember which event that was. Bastion, Hades. Oh yeah, those guys. I didn't play Hades. And I also didn't play Transistor. I saw Transistor and Hades though, but I didn't play them. I don't know, Hades doesn't appeal to me visually. It has a different style. Like, it's not bad, it's really good. But I just don't feel like playing it. I don't know why. Love Bastion. Bastion I never heard of. Bang. Supergiant only has Hades and Hades Shoe for roguelikes. Bastion and Transistor aren't roguelikes and Pyre's weird. Yeah, Transistor is just a lore game. A nice lore game at that. I don't remember it very well though. Don't start making a quiz, I won't be able to answer. I just remember that it was cool. Bang, 3. It's one of those classic games that not a lot of people talk about. Got it. Hades sounds like death to me. Sorry, Hypno. I promised I wouldn't answer any of that. We're gonna look at the stats in a sec, if you care about that. Okay. Catapult. The game tried to lag me there for a second. They were trying to put Catapult in the bag again. It's a top-down beaten up kind of game. Okay. Yeah, it's not the game that I would look for. I'm not a fan of beaten ups in general. Nope, sorry. Bastion is amazing. Dang it, stop clicking stuff. Lava. Game's lagging because it wasn't ready for Yappy. She had to take a briefer before speaking. Steward. Specialist. Is a specialist healing something? No, right? Yeah, no. Wait, yes, it is. Oh. But it's not a 5-star. So no, it's nothing. Just throw a specialist there. Okay. Spuda, ooh. Check out the Bastion OST when you have time. I'll see if I remember. I can't promise though. I've said many times before, I'm terrible with music. Remembering that music exists is not very easy for me. I'm not gonna forget on purpose, but I'll try to remember, but no promises. But it doesn't hear what I'm talking about. I don't know, Ruby. Why are you trying to do the SpongeBob meme on me? You're making me scared. Okay, just a bit more, and we're gonna stop for the day after we look at the stats. The amount of introduction text should be equivalent to the amount of 3 stars. 3 stars should have the amount of word equal to Melanta, not Catapult. Okay, fast shift specialist. Yeah. And you get a 4-star from this. Rope cord. Yes. Wait, did I click the right one? Yes. There's nothing. You want to read the Bible whenever a 6-star comes up? Lol. There's a say that Gabriel talking rhythm and melodies. See Penance. Penance is a judge though. She has a bunch of talk for nothing quotes, right? Because judges have to talk pretty. So they talk a bunch of stuff that doesn't make any sense. Jay? Or yes? Ooh. Come on, just a little bit more and we can see the stats again. Adnakiero? Survival. Nope, none of those. The judge from Ace Attorney doesn't yap that much. Okay, actually, yes, he does. You have a good point. I gotta play Ace Attorney, man. I really have to. It looks like it is a cool game. The problem I have with games with, you know, trying to figure out stuff and like that, like Ace Attorney. What I'm trying to say, like investigation games, that kind of stuff. A problem that I have with investigation games is that you can very easily just bypass all the thinking process and you can just figure it out on the fly. I wish I could play an investigation game that I had to actually figure out things that are going on, but at the same point was still easy enough to my small brain to be able to do it. And I think that's a tall ask. I think it would be very hard to find a game like that. Meat on the bone. What do you mean? The only thing I know about Double A is that boot to the head meme. Okay, just 5 more and we can look at the numbers. The numbers for today, we're gonna finish tomorrow. Catapulto. You'd love it, I can tell you that much. Yeah, I know Ace Attorney is good. But I'll be completely honest with you, Ruby. I absolutely hate that I love so many Nintendo games, because I feel like I should hate Nintendo. But they make so many good games that it's harsh. Every time I have to like a Nintendo game, I'm like gritting my teeth like, okay, you win again, Nintendo. That was good. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Vanilla? You get the data because you tested it, or you test it because you got the data? I got the data because I tested. Me with Konami, for example. Almost halfway. Yeah, and we're gonna stop at halfway for today. Meet, it's a Danganronpa reference. I only played the first Danganronpa. I like it, Danganronpa. But the thing is, as I said, you could just figure things out just by in the last moment. The game didn't even allow you to figure some of the crimes in the first Danganronpa. The only one that I thought was amazing, that I wish the entire game was like that, was the first one, because I knew 100% of what happened on the first one. The game gave me enough clues, I just had to search for them, and I could easily piece them together. And it felt very rewarding. But after the first crime, I just couldn't figure anything out anymore. I felt like the game was hiding stuff from me. And it was just not the same experience. The first one was the experience I wanted, and the rest of the game was just okay. It was still good, but it was not the experience that I was set up to receive. Bon demi-temps. We're gonna look... Oh, actually, we're gonna look right now. We're done. The rest we're gonna finish tomorrow. So, let's go see the stats. So here's the deal. Okay, again, before you go away, let me explain this at least. If you want the actual statistics of how it feels to get the recruitment when you're playing normally, when you're playing with refreshes and stuff, I have 2 videos in the description showing my 2 years of recruitment, and there you can see the stats. We're getting less stats for 4 stars and more stats for 3 stars because we don't have refreshes. This is what I expected would happen. The rate of 4 stars is lower and the rate of 3 stars is higher because we don't refresh. We're spending basically half a year of recruitments all at once. So all the 630 refreshes that we would normally have, we don't have here. That is the difference. That's why the stats here feel like this. Actually, should I zoom a little bit? I guess that's better, right? If I zoom in like this. The third case was easy in the first game. I don't remember. I was already disappointed when the second one wasn't just as good as the first one. I lost interest, is what I should say. Yes, I will stream the rest tomorrow at the same time. God forgive me, for I have seen the numbers. 0.5%, oh god. Don't believe in this. This is noise. It's pointless to look at 5 and 6 star numbers because we would need a much bigger group of polls to have any meaningful result on 5 and 6 stars. We would need like at least 1 million polls to have any meaningful result on 5 and 6, but 4 and 3 stars we can assume stuff because the percentages that we get from them are high enough. 0.5 for 0 to nada isn't the worst. The numbers are pointless. Yeah, for 5 and 6 stars they are. Now, what I really want to show, and we're gonna see this tomorrow after we finish, is that the refreshes matter. Because if you go and you look at the stats in my videos, you're gonna see that the stats are different. It's because of the refreshes. The refreshes really matter. We got 2 Jessicas though, and we got 1 robot drop. Okay, what else is here? Oh yeah, we can see whatever operator you guys want. Okay, let's make a column just to see all the 3 stars, how many times we got each of them. Let's see. We got 58 4 stars from using tags, or operators in general. We got 2 5 stars with no tags, of those 6. We got 18 of the 73 4 stars, also with no tags. So again, guys, getting operators without the tags, that is something that exists. It's just rare. Some people don't believe that. 1 month I got 3 top-up tags and I haven't gotten them in 7 months now. Yeah, that kind of stuff happens, Ruby. It's the variance. Just believe in the variance. Getting Jessica is the same rate as getting 6 stars, got it. They should make a Jessica tag. There is one. It's survival sniper. Or survival ranged. I don't actually care about top-up tags, to be honest. Just find the numbers funny. Me too. Okay, let's put some of the 3 stars here. So for example, Vanilla, Orchid, Cruz, Fang, Beagle, Spot. Who else is a 3 star? Hibiscus, Lava, Ansel. Who am I forgetting here? Help me out. I guess I can look at the game, all the 3 stars. Let me go check. Popcar? Yes, I forgot Popcar. Let's put Popcar, Melanta, Adnakiel, Steward. Nakiel, Steward. Plume. I put Vanilla already, right? Yeah, Vanilla is there. Midnight. Cardigan doesn't exist in recruitment. Cardigan is a pay-to-win operator. She exists only in the gacha. Cardigan, Catapult. Those are the 2 I forgot. No, not Cardigan. Midnight and Catapult. No. Okay. Then let's see how many times each of these appeared. Okay. No. Dang it. Ah! Okay. And this we just change for this. Of the 3 stars, we could arrange this, but it doesn't matter. The 3 star that we got the most was Catapult at 32. And the one we got the least was Melanta at 8. Let me do a little bit less on. Okay, that's all the 3 stars right there. What Excel sorcerer is this? This is not Excel. This is LibreOffice Calc. Give the middle finger to Microsoft. The number have spoken. That 200% range is doing work. We heard, we obey. How does it feel to have time slip through your fingers while listening to Catapult yapping? The amount of text caused that. Oh boy. But yeah. That's what we have for today, guys. We're gonna finish this tomorrow. It's LibreOffice, put some respect on my god. We're gonna finish those pulls tomorrow. We're gonna come back. We're gonna finish all of them and we're gonna look at the final results. Again, I do expect the... maybe I should actually... Let me move this up top. No, wait, no. No. We're gonna finish this tomorrow. We're gonna do the last 500 that I have. And we're gonna look at the stats. Yeah, cause like this, then it stays there saved. Okay. We're gonna look at the rest of our pools. We're gonna see the results. And expect this 17.55 to go down again. For the same reason. Because we're not using the refreshes. Because we don't have refreshes to use. So expect 3 stars to be a bit higher and expect 4 stars to be a bit lower. But we're gonna see tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna get our conclusion. More gravel tomorrow or we'll be sacrificed. Mucho texto. Catapult, machut. Oh well. Also, let me make sure I save this. Recruit. Dude, I just realized that I haven't been clicking Ctrl S on this spreadsheet up to now, so kinda scary right there. Oh, that would have been awful. Anyway, guys. I love numbers. This is a great effort for the numbers. And I needed the green certs as well. Living on the edge with that. Oh, 100%. I regret not having clicked Ctrl S earlier. Would be funny if suddenly blacked out. It would have been. Funny and disastrous. Anyway, let's buy the stuff that matters. And tomorrow we finish this. Spreadsheet. Anyway. For today, that's gonna be it. Thanks everyone for watching. And I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow when we finish this spreadsheet. Bye bye.